on YouTube and listen back on Spotify. This is the World of Football podcast.
Buongiorno. Welcome to the World of Football podcast quiz, where it's the GOAT amongst peasants. I'm only kidding. Welcome to the World of Football podcast quiz, where it's me, your ever-present panelist, ever-present host, joined not by just two individuals, but there will be more. They're eating, fat bastards. They are chilling somewhere else, but they're just being themselves. But in the process, it's ya boy. It's me, of course, the host of the Weekly Steel Chair. It's Reece, joined by Nathan, who is unfortunately representing Wales and Cardiff. And below us is, been a while, because he was on the last quiz. He's not been here in a long time. It is, of course, Ant, who's sadly a Leicester fan, but he's in good spirits. So, gents, before we're not going to go at the quiz straight away because we're waiting for folk to turn up. But in the meantime, how are we doing? And Ant, bet you're happy as well that your team's actually done something good for a change since Rodgers has left.
It's been ups and downs this season, but what I mean is we're going up and Covers are staying down.
Exactly.
I'm going to be so slugged for the next 6 months, and I cannot wait for it. I have got a catalogue of bookmarked tweets and saved comments from Coventry, Leeds, Forest fans. I'm in for the time of my life.
Even better. Nathan, how are you since your club isn't doing anything? Standard procedure?
I am very well, and by club not doing anything, best manager in 5 years, still won't give him a contract. Happy days. Thanks for having me on as usual. Let's do it.
He's not wrong. Best manager in 5 years, and he's not even going to be in a job. He's going to be sent back to a top Turkish job. It's standard. But we're all there. And speaking of disappointments, here's one. He's meant to be part of this podcast, but he decided to stick to his exams. So you're a major disappointment. Get on the quiz. Have a day off. Hello, Julio. How you doing, fella? How you doing? And he wishes he was here. So his exact words are, "Hey everyone, I hope you're all good. Wish I was there to stop Nathan winning and get my own three-peat, but we move. Good to see Ant on here as well." It is. It certainly is good to see Ant. He's looking chill. Sadly, there's no Brad. I was hoping Brad would be here because there's a particular round on this just for him. There's absolute humour. It's not Emmanuel Adebayor, but that would have been an even funnier round. If you know, you know. But before we even just get into the quiz, honestly, in terms of your overall season, and obviously he's worth flying for quite a long time in the season. And in great respect, you were at one point, I believe, 18 points clear. And
17. Let's have it right.
There you go, 17 points clear. It makes it even worse what I'm about to say. 17 points clear. You nearly bottled it to the worst club in the championship. You nearly bottled it to Farkas Leeds. But
Nearly.
still got promoted as champions.
Nearly, but it's like if my aunt had bollocks, she would be my uncle, but she doesn't.
I don't want to know what your aunt's got. That's the question. In circumstance, you did. This would have probably been the worst bottling since Newcastle when they bottled the Premier League in '96 to Man United. So you didn't bottle it. You have won the championship against, in my opinion. Yep, you have done it against the best opposition, in my opinion, in Ipswich. Not Leeds. Southampton were hot and cold throughout the season, but I think your best opposition has been Ipswich. McKenna's seriously done great work with them. It's really underrated stuff, but just in general for your season, obviously Maresca's had. There was times as well where I've been seeing on social media where people were saying he's been found out. His tactics were a little bit questionable, but I think the only game I've watched where you generally were really poor, funnily enough, wasn't a league game. It was a game against Chelsea. I thought you were quite poor in the second half. But apart from that, I think he's been actually okay. You know what I mean? I think he's been okay.
You say that Chelsea game was poor, considering the fact it was practically a Leicester B team. We went to Stamford Bridge and we were...
Exactly.
we were like, what, they won 4-2. We had a man sent off. They had a penalty that wasn't a penalty. And it's like, you go to Stamford Bridge, you enjoy the day out in London. But the fact of all this talk of Leicester supposedly bottling it, this, that, and the other, if we win against Blackburn on Saturday, we've got 100 points. And it's like, people, and Nathan will vouch for me on this. There is a bitterness towards Leicester in the Championship because of the fact that we've had to rebuild our squad and we have spent a little bit more money than everyone else in the Championship. Well, guess what? Sell players for a little bit more than everyone else in the Championship, and there you are. But I mean, it's like you said about the moaning about Enzo Maresca. We could have won every single game this season. There's still a portion of our fan base that will find a way to moan. I think there's the same at every club.
He's come in and done a decent job, in my opinion. I mean, he's made Dewsbury Hall. Even though I've always rated Dewsbury Hall, and to be fair, I've said this to you before. I would have Dewsbury Hall at Man United as a squad player. I would. I've said that to you before.
I'm not convinced.
Not saying he's not saying he's like that level, like the top level, but as a squad player.
Yeah, but neither are Man United. Let's be fair.
To be fair, we have dipped a lot. I'm not going to deny that. We have dipped. I'm not going to deny my club. Like, I'm not going to deny where we are. Like, we are genuinely poor. But when you look at yourselves, he's done generally all right. And
I think he's done a bit more than all right. Like, let's be honest. Like, last year with Brendan Rodgers, and I stand by this, it was the most avoidable relegation of all time. When you look at that squad, but literally a year before finished 8th and got to a European semi-final, Brendan Rodgers threw his toys out the pram because he didn't get what he wanted from the transfer window, which was his own fault. I'm not going to get into that. But then he had Enzo Maresca, because I want to keep this on a positive about him, completely had to rebuild the Leicester squad, had to get players up who completely, mentality was in the gutter, new players implemented. And we went, as much as everyone goes on about Leeds losing, 14 players, we lost 12. And it's like, that never seems to get mentioned, but it's always, Leeds have lost this amount of players. It's like, yes, very true. But you look at who they lost, and it's probably doing them a favour in one hand. We lost Yuri Tielemans, Sionchu, James Maddison, Harvey Barnes, Iosi Perez. The list goes on of players that have all gone on to play at European level clubs.
Mm-hmm.
Leeds, all the players that have left from Leeds have gone to play for Bournemouth. It's like, you look at sort of the level. There's a level of the players that have left, and it's like there's almost been any reluctance to give Leicester any credit this year, which is why I'm absolutely going to rub everyone's nose in it for the next 2 months.
And theoretically, you should. I mean, I've got no qualm with that. I think my only thing is because it was such a gap, and it came down like that, and I was like, hang on, what the hell's going on? I mean,
but I was saying to you, I said to you, 18 months before we got relegated, if we keep Rodgers, we are going down.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think this is what I said to Nathan, because obviously I don't watch the Championship as much as I'd like, but I do watch it now and again. And I said to Nathan, I think a couple of weeks ago, something like that. I said, there's point gaps, but then there's this. It's worse than Newcastle. But the difference is at least you've actually got over the line in that manner. But I agree about the concept of your fans just moaning about anything. I was like, what do you expect? What exactly are you aiming to do?
It's such a vocal minority, but it's always, and every fan base has it, this minority that will never be happy no matter what. And the thing is, Enzo Maresca, I think in one sense he has been blessed because he's had some players in that squad this year that are well above Championship quality. But so's Russell Martin, so's Daniel Farke. Neither of them are finishing on 100 points. Neither of those are, as it stands, finishing in automatic places. It's very easy to say you should go up. Only one out of the three that should go up is.
Exactly. And Maresca's the only one that's actually went and done it. And when you look at who else is, when you look at circumstance, genuinely, the only other manager who this season has came into the Championship completely no clue what he's getting into and he's walked it is, as I've said before, it's Kieran McKenna at Ipswich. He's walked this league. like what he done in League One is impressive. What he's done in the Championship is even better. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Leicester, you would probably say, were by far one of the two favourites to get promoted, but nobody had Ipswich getting in the automatic places. I said playoffs, I think, at the start of the season. I think they said they can do it, but I didn't expect them to go and do this. So I think it's great to see that they've went and done that in that right way. I want to get your thoughts on this, though, Anne, because it's a question from Julio. He says, are your fan base ungrateful for the style of play Enzo's put in, but they don't like it because it's just not rock and roll football?
In my opinion, you've got to add it to that sort of minority within the fan base, because we have it. We just call them the really fickle fans with Cardiff, and I'd say they're in the majority, to be honest, because they want to moan every 5 seconds. But at the end of the day, with the Championship, whatever style of play that you play, as long as you get the goals in the back of the net, then you're going to do well. I mean, we literally cruised to second place easily from just lumping it up the pitch every 5 seconds and having 20% possession. So, I mean, if it works, it works. But how you guys adapt with it into the Premier League now is the interesting thing moving forward. And this summer's going to be crucial for me, to be honest, because we've all seen how much stronger the Premier League has got. Enzo is unproven at Premier League level. Daniel Farke is terrible at Premier League level. Russell Martin is terrible at both Championship and Premier League level. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting for me. But, yeah, lots of nuances there, I think.
Yeah.
I wish that was true. The only reason we went down last year was because of starting Danny Ward. It's one of about 45 reasons that Brendan Rodgers was responsible for at least 43 of them.
I'm not always that unhappy, you cheeky bastard. Cheeky bastard. If anything, I'm probably the most critical fan you'll ever find, because I hold everyone accountable for being shit. But yeah, just on the back of that question, though, because he's the ungrateful side, because he follows up by saying, I ask because I've seen people show dislike to the style of play you were taught by 17 points.
It's such a small minority. Honestly, go to the King Power and you will be struggling to find many that aren't fully behind Enzo Maresca. You get a couple of people online and then their opinions will blow up and be more popular because they're so sort of out of line with what the general fan base is, of like people saying, oh, what the fuck are you chatting?
That's the thing with online fans as well. I mean, by all definition, like, we all have been to games for the respective teams we support, etc. But we are still online fans. But you can also see as well, in direct contrast to what we say compared to what other online fans say, they're looking for just clout and engagement, whereas we're actually speaking about the issues within our club and we're actually broadcasting it. You know what I mean? Like, we're trying to actually address the problem. We're not looking for clout. Like, we don't care if we don't get like 1,000 views on our tweets or what our videos, for example. We're not looking for that. We're just trying to show that we're not fake fans. We're not fans who are just saying shit for the entertainment. We're saying it because, yeah, we find ourselves entertaining. Like, I do every single fucking day. But, like, what I'm here to say is, like, if I'm saying Man United, even if we've won a game 4-0 and we've still played shit, I'm still going to say we played shit despite winning 4-0. Like, I'm not going to lie. But people will lie about that. Just like for yourself, Ant. Like, we've all watched each other's content. There's times where you have won 4-5-0 and you said we've still played shit. You're not going to lie.
I think it was after we beat Cardiff, funnily enough. You know when Cassidy scored right at the start of the season? It's like,
yeah.
I think it was the last kick of the game. I was like, if we play like that again, like,
go nowhere.
We go nowhere. And at the time, we were lucky we were playing Cardiff without being disrespectful. Like, lucky it was Cardiff at home, because if that was a better team, then we lose that game 3 or 4-0. But
yeah. Plus, bearing in mind at the time as well, with the way that we started, I know we had that sort of that game against Leeds where we should have won, and we have an insane record at Ellen Road, but at the end of the day, coming into it, we were very odds on for relegation. So the fact that we got that goal, that Aaron Ramsey worldie, and then held our own was quite something. And it wasn't, okay, are Cardiff going to do well, or are Leicester just completely bottling it? So it's a fair argument to have, to be honest.
Yeah, because that was a mad 10 minutes, wasn't it? Because Wanya Marcel hit an absolute screamer.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then Aaron Ramsey hit another one. Was that a 10-minute gap or something in between the two?
Yeah, I think it was about 8 minutes, and I think ours was in added time as well, going it before half time. And oh my god, that away end just absolutely blew up that day, and I got it right on your video as well. So I'll never
Naturally.
forget that. Oh, that was
Naturally.
hilarious.
We are still waiting for a few people, so we'll probably start the quiz at 7:30 because that's actually good. That's a good period of time. Start bang on the half past the worst hour.
So you mean I've got another 5 minutes to laugh at Leeds falling apart?
Yeah, you can laugh at Leeds for a bit more.
I predict the playoffs. I love the fact how Billy Big Bollocks they've given it, and now they're getting some back. Oh, you're obsessed. Cry about it.
I know. But the thing is, as well, who remembers Spygate a few years ago where they just went under what's his name, Bielsa?
But to be fair, everybody really liked that though. Like that was funny.
Everybody
really enjoyed that. Like Marcelo Bielsa literally walked in just to expose Derby in the best way. Like it was beautiful. Like here's your lame tactics.
I just love it as well how we got the last laugh in the end. Oh, that was.
That's true.
Well, to be fair, have Leeds got the last laugh because they both could be in the same division next season, which is kind of mad, isn't it?
That is mad. Considering Leeds finishing top half Premier League as well, and well, Derby being Derby, but oh my god,
Derby are just.
Hello, Simon Jordan.
Oh, have you seen? Whilst we're talking on the subject of Fume, have you seen that Leicester are trying to sign Callum O'Hara on a free? That meltdown that will cause will be sensational.
And I've seen somewhere on Twitter earlier. Apparently, he's publicly said he wants to leave Cov for free in the summer.
Well, he's rejected their contract, and Leicester have now offered him a new apparently, Leicester have offered him a contract.
No, that's interesting.
To be fair, it may be on and off the bench, but that's good squad depth for the Premier League, to be fair, and what you need, to be honest.
No, it's not anyone local. It's not just with anyone local. It's any team that they play. Any team that they play. And you know what? Everyone's gone on about how fantastic their fan base is. Have a look 2-3 years ago. Like, they were getting 5,000-6,000 at home.
Honestly, share screen on this.
Honestly, joke. And then look at their fans after Wembley, Barico or CBS or whatever they call it now. Mm-hmm. Absolutely empty. Just like my thing is the core Coventry fans that were there through the real bad times. Fair play to them, but a lot of who've jumped on since they're not shit, embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing, and bet you half of them are still at the bottom tier of Wembley waving those shit flags.
Pretty much. If anything, it is that he's literally just reiterating it with the flag still at Wembley. This is the thing about certain clubs, though, is they think they're still bigger than what they are. But let's be real, this is the first thing of impressive that Coventry has done since they won the FA Cup in the 1980s.
1987 is their only major honour. Don't let them ever tell you they're a big club.
Exactly.
Don't let them ever tell you that they're a big club. The record attendance at their stadium is held by Leicester Tigers.
It's not the Etihad. That is Coventry's own stadium. But good spin on it, saying is that the Etihad.
That's a very good spin, but it still makes me laugh as well how they were like, oh, we've just broken our record attendance. It's 2024. The place opened in 2007.
And it's
taken you nearly 20 years.
Do you notice how they worded it? They didn't break the stadium's attendance. They broke their record attendance. Because the stadium, and they won't say it, the stadium's record is owned by Leicester Tigers.
Yeah.
By basically your rivals as well.
Is Julio capping?
Fantastic. I'd love to see it.
Is Julio capping here? Because he's saying Northampton are a bigger club than Coventry.
No, they're not a bigger club, but Coventry are nowhere near as big as they think they are.
Exactly. I mean, Northampton are where they've always been. Out of sight, out of mind.
Northampton are a solid league Two sort of League One level club. But
That's all they're ever going to be.
they've got a good core fan base, to be fair. But
Yeah.
my thing is,
Except Julio.
my thing is with Coventry is it's like I don't get this loving for their fan base that's come over the last few weeks. It's like, have a look at where they, and like Nathan, you've played them much more times than obviously Leicester over recent years. The CBS has been empty for years, absolute years. And as soon as they've had their big day out at Wembley, where they rightfully got a goal ruled out for offside at the end, then they've all gone back into hiding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's another one of these fickle fan base clubs that just pop out for the big occasions. Like, say for example, they get promoted to the Premier League, selling out every week. Well, they could even do us in some games like, oh, we'll just get like 25,000, still not going to fill it. But second they go back down, have another bad patch, back down, the attendances go to what, 14, 13,000. Fickle fan base constantly moaning. Then they're not a Leicester. 30,000 sold out every week. Waiting lists supporting it through fickle thing. You do as well.
And that will sell out very quickly because we've got a waiting list for season tickets. But at least talking of season tickets, did you see Coventry before the playoff final put a Premier League season ticket up for their Premier League season tickets up for sale?
I did. How embarrassing.
But Dabo's and Ben Sheaf's penalty ended up in the same area of Wembley. It's almost poetic.
What's up? Yeah, boy, it's been a while. Hope you're doing good, mate. Yeah, boy's an interesting Leicester fan.
I don't even know if I'm going to be able to stay for the quiz, if I'm honest. I've just spent the last 20 minutes laughing at Leeds and Cov.
You're going to be ready for it. Doug unfortunately can't make it. He's at his parents for tea, so he's went for the food. But we can go without it. Just need to get Nathan to find out when Curtis is done.
He'll be soon. I don't know when though. He'll be soon.
That's fine. If it ends up being a 3-man quiz, then cool. Where is your dad?
He's going to be doing an ant. He's putting the shopping away, like a true fella he is. How boring! He needs to get on here. Text him
Right. Tell him that we're starting in literally the next minute. So the shopping is out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
It's time to get to business.
As I do say, I may well have to disappear.
You can forget your Tesco.
Sadly can't. I have a feeling the frozen chicken might fight back if I forget it and leave it in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you'd lose that fight too.
Nah, you will just see just randomly get all the chickens turning into Rotherham fans. At the end of the day, Leicester's bench is more expensive than their whole squad has ever been, so happy days.
What was it that I said that really rattled some Rotherham fans? I can't even remember. It was right at the start of the season. It was them crying about our money, and I just said to him, like, Vardy's wages pay for more than could pay for your whole squad, or just something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And I think there was something about, just wait till they see our bench or something like that, wasn't it?
Oh, no, this is it, because it got right to the end of the game, didn't it, with Casey McAteer having to score and coming off the bench, and they go, you couldn't even beat us with our starting 11. Your £100 million no, what was it? Your £200 million starting 11 or something. It's like, I know we had to turn to our £100 million bench. Shame about that.
Oh no, we got them on Saturday as well. So, they're just the easiest fan base to rattle. I can't wait, honestly.
The thing is, didn't actually mind Rotherham.
That's Arsenal. That's still Arsenal fans. That'll forever be Arsenal fans.
No, it is Leeds fans. After this week, I am convinced it is Leeds fans. But
Leeds fans are just weird.
But my thing is with
Huff and Dodgers
going for Rotherham at the start of the season, it's like I don't think that I don't know what they expected from Leicester when we won the game in like the 84th minute with an academy lad scoring his first goal for the club. And they're like, "Oh, you're over celebrating it. It's only Rotherham." It's like, fuck off. If I want to throw myself down 3 rows, I will throw myself down 3 rows.
Does anyone even care about Rotherham? Because I don't.
No one likes Rotherham. I don't even think Rotherham fans like Rotherham.
They're just there. Like they're like Celtic fans. They just exist.
To be fair,
Now the thing is, though, imagine being like right next to a city of Sheffield, where you have Sheffield United, huge club, Sheffield Wednesday, huge club, Leeds, Bradford,
Well,
all
to
of
be
these
fair, at one
teams
point
around
Sheffield
you.
Wednesday used to be a huge club. They used to be a huge club.
They did. Mine, they're another. You could maybe put them in the category of Coventry with like,
Like they were a big
well,
club. They were a big club in like the 70s and all that. Like pretty
Yeah.
much like Sheffield Wednesday, like the 70s and like the early 80s, they were a big club. Sheffield United were just there.
I'm gonna miss the fatty fist pumps.
Jesus Christ, we're starting the standards really low today, aren't we?
I mean, yeah, that's generally what Julio does. Low standard. Right.
Right, let's do
Okay
it.
then. So before everyone else appears, we may as well divulge business. And since I'm very well prepped, I'm very well focused. Yeah, I'm the reason,
I'm glad we're on the same page.
motherfucker. I'm definitely not to blame for any of your pain or your madness or your failures or your disappointment or the fact that you live in Northampton. Anyway, we've got a quiz and
Hey, Matt rolls
Spanking-
Northampton.
yeah, there's plenty. In the circumstance, we have a lot to get through, so we're going to do this in the old-fashioned way. So, Nathan, you might want to get your dad to watch this because he needs to see the rules. He needs to see and hear these rules. So, Julio, I've never been the problem just because you're still single. Apparently. I don't know. I don't care. So, what? Oh, for goodness sake.
As someone who lived in Northampton for 4 years, oh, big up Northampton. Just a massive and all of that.
Entertainment factor is up to +10. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. Yeah, you have 8
I'm on mute.
rules. Yep. You've got 8 rules for this quiz. So we're going to divulge. So your first rule is, as we already know, so each of you will answer a series of questions over 5 rounds with chosen topics decided by me, the quiz goal. You will get 30 seconds per question. Used to be just until I say whenever. Now you get 30 seconds. Except questions that are worth more than 5 points, you'll get 5 minutes each. So
Wow.
any that's more than 5 point questions, you will get more than 5 minutes. You'll get to hear each question twice, plus an additional readout if you missed a part of the question. You will be in full screen for the whole quiz, except me, so I can keep an eye on the live chat because they want to get involved. Points will be tallied at the end of every round to see who's obviously the early pace setter. The winner will be determined by the highest score after round 5. Unfortunately, Nathan is the defending champion. There will be a minute break between each round. So you all get a minute to refresh or have a drink. And of course, the last rule specifically, there are Curtis is here, that's great. Nathan Adaman.
Hey.
What's securing, mate?
Curtis
securing.
this last round. Welcome, mate. Good to see you. He's going to like this
Good to
last
see you.
round. You're just in time. So your final round is a 20-minute time limit question
Okay.
worth 22 points.
Okay.
So again, to rehash, everyone's in full screen.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get to hear each question twice, plus an additional readout. You'll stay in full screen except for me. We'll do points at the end of every round. And then you get a minute break between each question. And if it's more than 5 points, you get 5 minutes to answer the question. Every other question is worth a time frame of 30 seconds. Any questions before we go live apart from this one?
I thought we were already live.
Yes, I am Velo Glamorgan as well, Julio.
Welcome in, Simon
I meant live
Jordan.
as in the quiz goes live.
every
Welcome
every
to
time that
Jordan.
Vela Morgan is
That's
mentioned,
funny.
I have to mention it on this show, honestly.
You're a
Oh
bastard.
my god.
Right, so
I'm gonna have to make that as a
Before we-
clip.
absolutely. So I'm just going to show you now. So these are your quiz rounds. So round 1, standard. Round 2, I think, is very appropriate. So
Ah,
if I was
page
making-
out.
Trust me, there is a particular question that's going to aggravate fans on this show, so I'm going to laugh when we get to it. Round 3 is, of course, a Premier League decade, so I will reveal it
Yep.
when we get there. Round 4, as we call it, is the Brad round. It's shirt
Mhm.
sponsors. I fucking hate them. And this is your 5-round question that's worth 20 marks. Well, 22 marks, but it's a 20-minute question. Name the lineups, which is it's a standard on my quizzes. There's always a name the lineups question. Right then, gentlemen. Oh.
Earlier,
he's
mate,
getting
I'm
in
gonna have
there
you back.
early.
Yeah,
I'm having
Julio.
you back.
Just remember, Albania's going home in the first round. If they even make it that far. Right. Oh, wait, they already did. But they won't get a point. Right then. General knowledge questions, gents. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Your quiz, altogether, is out of the following number. These are the amount of points you've got available to you tonight.
Ooh.
Nice.
There is 135 points. 36 questions. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And a quick message
Fantastic.
to Rob Page before we start. Oh, where is it?
Here we go. Right, full screen, gents. Right,
do
first
it.
round is of course general knowledge. This is worth 20 points, and it's 10 questions. So your first question is, who is the most capped player for the German national team? Who is the most capped player for the German national team? Now I'm just going to get a timer because, like I said, anything that's 5 points or more, you get a 5-minute timer unless she's are quick.
I've just seen a comment.
Stay out of them.
taking a guess on that one. I got a few names, but I'm just taking a guess.
That's fine. Take what you can. So I'm just going to put a timer on for the next one because
I don't normally laugh this much. I'm just playing number facts.
I'll give him that. I'll give him that one. Except I don't kill people, but he'd be the top man. Right. So your second question, gents, is worth 5 points. You will get 5 minutes. And your question is, who are the top 5 goal scorers in the Champions League's all-time list? Who are the top 5 goal scorers in the Champions League? The time starts now.
So I think.
And to get the point... Nah, never mind. I'm just kidding. You just need to name 5 players.
This isn't even like a real test. I can't copy the person next to me.
Exactly.
Um,
40 seconds have gone. Unlike previous quizzes where I would give everybody just 2 minutes, I'm actually being very fair this time. Generosity really is creeping in. Entertainment. You have a minute. I'm only kidding. A minute and 10 seconds gone. So you have 3 minutes 50 remaining. Let's see. Julio says, Reece, do you remember when Louis won the double in 2010 for Bayern and did a Hitler-esque thing in Central America? Yeah, I do indeed, yes. surprised he wasn't in a militia uniform. Julio, since you're technically in this quiz, you can take part through answering through paper. Whereas I actually just realised I need something, so I'll be one moment. Dum-de-dum. You have 3 minutes, 9 seconds.
I think I got mine. Just.
Whilst he's not there, give us your answers.
Nice try. Oh god. Right, let's have a look at the comments, see what we've got. Oh my god. And jump into the last one the Julio's put in.
Oh god.
Oh my god. What?
Gotta stay at the chat or I'll deduct points.
Don't worry, Reece was just making a bomb at the moment.
I've seen the comment, and even though Julio is a mod on this, I could technically just mute him for a couple of minutes because this is quite generally racist. Bear in mind, I am part German. They hated that fucking party. Right.
Very important rule question, Reece.
Uh-huh.
Am I allowed to check Twitter to wind up COV fans whilst we're doing this, or have I got to stay on big screen?
You've got to stay on big screen. But you can do it when you get your you can do it at the end of the round though when you get your minute break.
Has everyone got their answers?
Yeah.
That's fine. You've had a minute and 10 seconds right anyway. So you are good. Right, I'm just gonna refresh that for later on. So
Okay.
we've got that and that. Okay. Your next question. Since Julio's not gave any answers, he's not gonna do well in this round. Question number 3. Which Premier League player played in the Champions League in 3 different decades? Which Premier League player played in the Champions League in 3 different decades?
Is it now or is it present? Or is it past?
So it's since the Champions League's inception, so since 93.
Yeah, I know the one. I know.
I know who I've gone for.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, doing it privately. To who? Yourself. All right. Question number 4. Which MLS? Wait, hold on. I'm flicking between revision slides, so you'll get my score in the end. Well, how am I going to know your score if I'm not seeing your answers, dipshit? Question number 4. Which MLS team has Olivier Giroud agreed to join next season?
Got
Which
that one.
MLS team has Olivier Giroud agreed to join next season?
I didn't even know Giroud was still playing, so.
Yeah, he's moving on from Italy at the end of the season.
This is pot guess for me.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, he's leaving Italy behind. He's going to the States.
He nearly said the club as well there. Come on, you wanted to say what club it was.
No, I'm not going to give any answers away. Question number 5. Which team eliminated Wales at the 2016 European Championships?
I hate you, Reece.
Which team eliminated Wales at the 2016 European Championships?
Sigh.
I did say there would be one question that nobody's going to like in this round.
What's your question?
Question number 6. This one might be a little bit of a think for you, but we'll see. So question number 6 is Benjamin Massey famously tackled which Argentine player at Italia 90? Benjamin Massey famously tackled which Argentine player at Italia 90? This was that famous tackle when his boot came flying off. The world's greatest tackle, as it was called. Who was the Argentine player?
Oh God.
Generally one of the absolute technical ballers I've ever seen. Like, just so good. I had the pleasure of watching him live as well.
I just guessed that one.
I haven't even given
That's
an answer. I ain't got a clue.
I've guessed.
It's
Question number 7. Who was the first team to beat Real Madrid in a European Cup match? Who was the first team to beat Real Madrid in a European Cup match?
I don't even think it's us because we did it in No, it wouldn't be.
You did it in the 1960s, didn't you?
Yeah, 71. God knows how we did that.
Luck of the draw.
I know, little old Cardiff.
Yep. Next one's worth 2 points. Which two players? So this is question number 8. Which two players were part of the Barcelona Inter Milan player transfer deal in the summer of 2009? So it's player plus cash. Which two players were involved? One was Barcelona, one was Inter Milan. You got a point for each.
No, it's not him.
I know.
So was it like a swap deal, was it?
It was, yeah.
Who was up front at the time? So he went to Barcelona and then because he missed out on the European Cup. He's another striker.
Think about it. It's the summer of 2009. So obviously Inter Milan were ready to go and do the treble. Barcelona had just finished the treble. Come back to that one later if you want. Question number 9. How many goals did Arsenal concede in the 2005-06 Champions League campaign? How many goals did Arsenal concede in the 2005-06 Champions League campaign? From group stage to final. How many altogether?
Ooh.
Julian. I might as well just take a guess out of a hat. We haven't
Arsenal
got through the
had
first round. I'm starting to want to drink again.
If I'll be generous on this one, I will be very fair here. Arsenal had the best defensive record in the tournament that year. They had the best defensive record that included a prime AC Milan, a prime Barcelona. Inter, Juventus were all cooking as well. Man United as well.
Oh, fucking hell, it must have been a while ago.
It was when Arsenal had a good team. And a real manager, of course. Not some hipster trying to get his paella. And your final question, again, 5 minutes. It includes the final, yes.
And me.
Shocking. Okay, so your last question of the round, again, is a 5-minute question. And all I want you to do is tell me who are the top 5 most expensive transfers in football history.
Oh.
Your time starts now.
Does it have to be in order?
You just need to tell me your names. Now, this
I'm
might be a
answering.
trick. This might be a trick. Let's see how you do. See, Julio, you could have just joined in, you know, if you'd actually just jumped on.
There we go. What? So he's most expensive too.
I reckon Julio should jump on. What do you guys think?
Come on, Julio.
Aye.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
let's let him in.
Yeah.
Come on, Julio, jump on.
As I keep
it's
saying,
actually
I'm going to have
good
to
take a
jump
break.
off in a minute. So
It's good to take a break, Julio, from revising. So come and join us. Come on. Don't be a wimp.
No, just
Plus,
see
you
Ant and
wanna
Julio
go.
tag teaming now.
Exactly. I want to see Julio actually try and force a challenge, since he wants to beat Nathan.
I want to see how I'll do in this round in the men, because I can see, you know, on a little tracker thing. It's literally like 5 minutes away from home.
Oh, wow.
That's fine. You've got 3 minutes and 26 seconds left. To everyone who's watching as well, do get in on this and enjoy. Nah.
Yeah, nah, third time lucky. Third time lucky.
To be fair, Julia, you can't be revising that hard if you're in the comments. You might as well just get on.
Exactly. Exactly. So get your ass on here. Stop being a coward. Get on here and defend your honor as a man. Actually, there isn't much there, so just get on here and get involved. I'm enjoying this. You've got 2 minutes 40, lads, unless you are confident.
I'm
Got
ready.
my 5 down.
I've got mine
You've
ready.
got
Got mine.
so you think it's just 5 names? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so your first question, gentlemen, of course. Let us continue. So I'm going to stop that there. And
Oh, I know.
do you need any more questions read out again before we give the answers?
No, I've had to make an amendment to the last one, but I think I'm on the nose.
I think I'm cool.
Okay. Right, gents. So we're going to go round each one of you. So your first question was, who was the most capped player for the German national team? And I'm going to go at you first, Nathan. Your answer?
I think it's Gerd Muller.
Okay. Curtis?
I think it's Franz Beckenbauer.
And yourself, Ant, who have you gone for?
I just went for Muller, Thomas Muller, because he's been around for years. I couldn't think of anyone else.
Good shout,
It's a
though.
fair shout. No, it's good shouts. They are all, in fact, in the top 10 appearance list. But the answer is Lothar Matthäus with 150
Oh,
appearances.
Matthias.
Yeah, I was never getting that. I love how you're both like, oh, yeah, I was never getting that.
Yeah, Lothar Matthäus is top of the appearance list for the German team. He's also played the most matches as well at international tournaments as well for Germany as well. So he's got a mix of both.
Mhm.
Question number 2 was the top 5 goal scorers in the Champions League all-time list. I wanted 5 names. You get a point for each. Curtis, I'm going to ask you first your 5 names.
I guessed a few. I've gone for Cristiano Ronaldo, R9, which is Ronaldo Nazario, the Brazilian Ronaldo, Roberto Baggio, Lionel Messi, and Thierry Henry. Some of them are guesses.
Okay, that's fine. So just to reaffirm, you put Ronaldo, Messi, Baggio. The last one, sorry?
I said Henry. I guessed on that
Thierry
one.
Henry.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. 2 points.
Okay. Lovely.
Nathan?
I've got a bit of a different approach. I know one of them's definitely wrong, though. So I've gone for CR7, Lionel Messi.
Okay. Yep.
Just longevity, I've gone Karim Benzema.
Okay.
We've also gone R9, and I don't know why. I know this is wrong. Ruud van Nistelrooy.
3 points.
Okay. So I've gone with CR7.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 1 point. Lewandowski.
Okay.
Messi, Benzema, and Raul.
5 points.
Wow.
I'm
In
going
that-
now. It ain't getting any better for me than that. It ain't getting any better for me than that.
What I'll actually do as well is I will give you a bonus point. Since you've got all 5 points, I'm going to do this once. I will give you a bonus point if you can put your 5 correct names in the correct goal scoring order. If you give me the correct order, I will give you 6 points instead of 5.
All right.
You already have the 5. But you can get a bonus point if you give me the exact order.
All right. So Raul in 5th.
Okay.
Or did you want me to go other way?
Not any order. 5 to 1, 1 to 5, whichever suits you.
Raul. Do I go Lewandowski or do I go Benzema? Because I think it's Messi. I think Ronaldo's top.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Messi's second.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, do I get... I don't know. This is like a flip of a coin. I'll go Lewandowski, then Benzema.
Okay. So just to reaffirm, your order is Ronaldo, Messi, Lewandowski, Benzema, Raul.
Yes.
6 points.
Oh.
I'm going to get everything else wrong, so I might as well enjoy it now.
I will give you that bonus point. So we're now playing for 136 points, and we now have an early pace set at the moment with Ant so far 6 points from a possible 7. Question number 3.
This.
Absolutely. Question number 3. Which Premier League player played in the Champions League in 3 different decades? I'm going to start with you, Ant, on that one.
James Milner. I ain't got a fucking clue.
Nathan
I think it's Ryan Giggs.
and Curtis.
I've gone with the same as Nathan, Ryan Giggs, Wales' own.
90s, 2000s, 2010s, Ryan Giggs.
Jeez.
Told you it was only downhill from there for me.
We'll find out. Question number 4. Yep, hella straight in there, right, with Giggsy. Yep, at least as long as he's not punching anyone, or or
That's why we
or
got rid of him.
or sleeping with his brother's sister. Sorry.
Nah,
brother's
imagine
wife.
going from Giggs though to Rob Page.
Although he's probably done.
He's the one that
probably
hired
done
Rob
this
Page to be his assistant manager.
I know.
True.
Honestly, those two in the dugout.
That
Don't.
One-
Flashbacks.
one's a puncher, the other's a taker. Question number
One was a
4.
ball fraud.
Or Lane Pipe. Jesus Christ, Julio. Nah. Question number 4. Which MLS team has Olivier Giroud agreed to join next season? Nathan, your guess.
I think it's New York City FC.
Okay.
I've completely missed the news, so I know that's wrong.
All right. Curtis
Los Angeles FC.
and Ant.
LAFC.
It is LAFC. He's agreed to go and join and play with
Yeah.
Thibaut Courtois.
How did I get that? I didn't even know it was
He's
still
away
playing
to-
until
he's away
about
to
20
play-
minutes ago.
Hugo
Wait,
Lloris he's
go-
playing with.
Exactly. He's away to play with the BTEC goalkeeper. Lloris is uglier
Lights
cousin
on.
is Courtois.
Put my lights on 1 second.
He needs the light on for the points he's not going to get for the rest of the round.
That's a bit better.
I'm only kidding. Question number 5. For the entertainment purposes, which team eliminated Wales at the 2016 European Championship, lads? Come on.
Go on, Nathan. Let us know.
No, I'm brave enough. Portugal.
Oh, I was just going to put the Portuguese flag up, but I just can't say him, honestly.
Eh.
Yeah, Portugal. Oh.
It is indeed Portugal.
Ronaldo, the header, and then Nani scored, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hell yes.
In that black kit, which we never
We-
won a single game in.
We could have won the Euros
Yeah,
know. If only who was he suspended. If only like Aaron Ramsey and was it? I think Ben Davis was out as well. If only.
Yeah,
those two were
Rambo
playing.
was suspended against Portugal.
I mean, you may have got to the final, but win it.
Nah, to be fair,
Oh.
France bottled it in the final, so they were awful.
I don't think you would have beat them though.
Yeah,
Unless Gareth Bale scored an absolute screamer of a free kick and you defended for 90 minutes
Oh.
and really defended well.
Mm.
But that would have been some feat. Question number
I was actually in France during the final as well.
lucky man.
Yeah.
To be fair, the only two games that I watched start to finish and was actually really annoyed with was Germany versus Italy and Germany versus France. I was pissed off by that fucking game against the French. Right. Question number 6. The Argentine player, just in case none of you have got it, it's Claudio Caniggia.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got Sebastian Veron.
8
I
years
put
ago.
Leonardo as well because I couldn't think of any Argentinian players.
Yes. Decent guess. This one's going to be more fun though. Question 7. Who was the first team to beat Real Madrid in a European Cup match? I'm going to start with you, Curtis. Who have you got?
I put down AC Milan.
Good guess. Good guess. Nathan?
I've gone very random, and only reason I've thought of this is because of who was strong in Europe at the time. They actually went on when they beat us to win the European Cup Winners' Cup. So I've gone Hamburg.
All right. And Ant?
Pure guess, Benfica.
Very fair. Before I give you the answer, I'm just going to respond to this one. Good team except for Simeone Zaza. And
Oh, the
Graziano
run up,
Pella.
the run up.
Oh,
He's still stuttering now.
exactly.
And he went to West Ham in the summer.
Exactly. If I asked the question, who was the first team to beat Real Madrid in a European Cup final, then Ant would have got the point with Benfica.
Hmm.
However, the team that beat Real Madrid is actually the team that played Benfica in their first European Cup final, and Benfica won it. The answer is Barcelona. They beat them in the first round.
Oh, Barcelona.
Yep. The first round of the 60-61 campaign, I believe, as Real Madrid were chasing down their 6th European Cup in a row. And they lost in the first round. They got absolutely smoked. Question number 8. To get to 2 points, you need to give me 2 players. And that was the player cash deal between Barca and Inter Milan. Nathan?
I know one's Samuel Eto'o. I don't know who the other one is.
Take a guess.
I'm pretty sure. Reece Russell. No idea.
I mean, I would have made good money. Curtis, you want to hazard a guess?
Samuel Eto'o and Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And
I've got the same.
2 points, gents. Nathan, 1 point.
Yes.
Question number 9. How many goals did Arsenal concede in the entire Champions League campaign for 2005-06?
Should I go first?
Yep.
6.
Not a bad guess. Nathan?
I've gone 7.
Curtis?
I've gone for 6 as well.
It's 4.
Oh.
Yeah,
play.
they conceded only 4 goals. They conceded 2 goals in the group stages, and they conceded 2 in the final. They didn't concede in any other match after the second group tie. They went the rest of the tournament up until the final without conceding a goal. That included opponents against Villarreal, their first Champions League campaign in the semis, Real Madrid in the last 16, and that also included Juventus in the quarterfinals against Patrick Vieira. They did not concede a single goal until Barcelona smoked them. Question number 10. To name the top 5 most expensive transfers in football history. Let's see if you have actually figured out that this could have been a trick question. So, Nathan, give me your answers.
So I think I might have got them in order, but I know there's I have a feeling I've gone wrong something here, and I think you got a trick question. So I've got Neymar, Kylian Mbappe, Phil Coutinho, Ousmane Dembele, and then I think you've brought in a trick here because there's 2 players that have been sold for £100 million, which is Jack Grealish and Moises Caicedo.
Intriguing. Okay, I'll come back to you. Curtis?
I've gone for Neymar to PSG, Caicedo to Chelsea, Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea, Grealish to Man City, and Harry Maguire to Man United. I'm definitely wrong on probably that one, but I guessed. I'm just thinking of ones I remember.
Interesting. And
Enzo Fernandez.
I've got Neymar, Coutinho, Enzo, Caicedo. I've missed Dembele.
Oh, I'm going to tell you that this is actually worth 6 points. Nathan is right. There is 2 players that were joint at the hip. But the answers are Neymar.
Yes, I got one.
Yeah.
João Felix.
Oh my god.
Oh, Benfica to Atletico, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah.
Philip Coutinho.
Yeah.
And Antoine Griezmann.
Oh my god.
Is that Griezmann to Barca now?
Mm-hmm.
Bloody hell.
Griezmann, Coutinho are joint in 5th place. Enzo's in 4th. Felix in 3rd. Mbappe 2nd. And obviously Neymar at €222 million is the most expensive transfer of all time. And is likely never to be topped.
No, it's not being topped.
Yep. So that was obviously because Ant got the bonus point. That was out of 21, not 20. So, gents, your scores on the board.
So I've got 10. Not the greatest round.
Terrible. 9.
Not bad.
Terrible.
So you got 9, Nathan, sorry.
10 I got.
10. You got 9, Curtis, yeah?
Yeah.
I can confirm
gonna get
at the
tested.
moment, Ant is on 15.
Woohoo!
Very
Tesco's
strong
is, so
start.
that's why he's gone.
Yeah, he's away to pick up his Tesco. You do get a minute in between, but thoughts on the first round, gentlemen?
Oh, that was tough, wasn't it?
Quite hard, but we'll see what the next one brings us.
The next round is again 10 questions, but it's out of 33 points.
Okay.
And it is, of course, the Euros round. There is, ahead of this, just to let you know, there is a 10 marker, there is a 6 marker, and there's an 8 mark question in this round. And you will, as promised, get 5 minutes for these questions. Hopefully, Ant will not be for the entire round. Julio, if you want to join us in this round, come on. I actually think you'll enjoy this round a lot. But certainly get amongst it. Julio, what did you get for that round since you were doing it privately? Julio should come on. I mean, technically, he has proved Ant right.
He's got him.
Yeah,
He's got him.
He's been here
Come
the
on,
whole
mate.
time. Just come on, Julio. If anything, you are part of this podcast. He says he's got 16 points from a possible 21.
That's not bad, actually.
Exactly. That's why he should come on. Just jump on, Julio. Come on. Don't let us down. I mean, after all, this is a collective podcast ran by me. But yeah, so lads, feel free because you do have a little break if you want to get a drink or anything in the meantime. Nathan, summon your dad.
Yeah.
Because he's still got 115 points to fight for.
Oh, to be fair, he'd probably destroy us all. What the dad's doing.
Take a break from learning about income tax and come and do a quiz.
Peter writes that again. Happy days.
Too much revisions, actually.
He's only won 2 games.
2 games in 12 weeks. Get Stephen
embarrassing.
Bunting in there. Deserves it.
I agree, totally. Let's go Bunting mentor.
I don't need to pretend. I don't need to pretend this.
It's just a shame that Price is out in there because of his
I
back
know.
injury.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I think he would have done a number tonight.
Yeah.
He was a bit worried he's not going to make it to London, but yeah, I mean, sending Humphreys through. Oh my God, the lightsabers are out. Sending Humphreys through. Fair play to him.
Nice. Has Luke Hitler won any more games? Sorry, Littler.
Oh
Probably
my
can't say that.
See
We're
the way he was
getting
dressed up.
cancelled. Oh
I've
my
seen
God,
that.
that tweet.
This one actually looks better than that one in terms of actual line of the colour. The Vader red's so much better.
Nice,
It's the
mate.
4th of May anyway on Saturday. May the 4th be with you.
Absolutely. I'll be adding the Revan lightsaber to my collection very shortly. And I'll get a new bed tomorrow.
4th of May, the championship final day as well, Saturday.
Yep. It'll be good,
Oh,
actually.
my lots. We got
I'll be
Millwall
watching
home.
it.
We have.
Neil
that's a
Harris
good
coming
tie.
back to the Swancom.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the Millwall fans are going to hold in a Mill for like 30 seconds.
It's the worst chant in the world, isn't it, though?
If that's all they chant, I swear. But don't get me started the last time we played Millwall home last season.
Oh my! Oh, I remember that.
Do you remember my vlog when the Millwall equalised? I literally yelled "unbelievable" on the top of my voice. I can't believe how I can't
You
believe
need to-
that happened.
You need to come on the rest of the quiz if you want to do this.
Come on,
Otherwise,
Elio.
no. If you don't come on, we're not doing it.
I don't know whether it's next Monday or when you're back, mate.
No, he needs to come on.
When we're
He
doing
needs to
it.
come on the quiz. He needs to
Come
come
on,
on the quiz,
Elio.
or we're not doing it. If he doesn't come on, we're not doing it.
See, other than the championship final day, it looks like a blockbuster.
Oh, it does. I mean, who was it? Leeds Southampton. Is it Leeds Southampton or Leeds Leicester?
Yeah, Leeds Southampton.
Thought it was.
There's
Oh
some-
my God.
There is some really good quiz questions coming up.
What we got?
So it looks like Ipswich will go up because they should
Oh,
be
yeah,
able to.
they do.
Huddersfield are all but relegated.
Nah, to be fair, the way that Huddersfield have dropped off, though.
Aye, so you've got time.
We
Jump home.
absolutely ran riots against them. Well,
No, I remember seeing
Nate,
those
you won 4-0 at Huddersfield as well, didn't you?
Yeah, away. Perry NG getting a few. Did you see that free kick as well?
Everyone wins there, to be
He's
fair.
ridiculous free kicks, isn't he?
Oh, he's not. The fact he's our top scorer is the thing that it blows my mind how we can have a. He is a right back, and it's not like we've done a Callum Patterson to him and shove him up front. He's literally scored 6 goals from right back. But
It's ridiculous.
As
We've got joint goal
as a-
scorers, Jamal Lowe and Jerry Yates.
yep.
And Yates is crap.
Yates has been a massive disappointment. Like I thought he'd be 12, 15 goals for you guys, but I don't know what's that. He's been
Yeah,
so
we need to.
disappointing.
We just haven't replaced Piro.
Yeah.
To be fair though, he was an absolute gem when you signed him. Like
Yeah.
every time I saw him, I was like, oh, here he comes again down the wing. Yeah, that's a tap in. Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
goal. Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
phone celebration.
Well, you're
That
lucky.
guy gives me PTSD.
You were lucky. Well, could you imagine Ronald's bringing the balls in for him now?
Oh my God. No, you would have done 6 doubles over us by now.
Probably. Just for
Oh,
everyone's
yeah.
updates,
Check.
whilst we're here, Chelsea are winning against Tottenham 1-0. Atalanta are actually leading Marseille in France 1-0.
Yeah.
It's still 0-0 at the Olympico between Roma and Bayer Leverkusen. Aston
Yeah.
Villa are still drawing 0-0 with Olympiacos,
Mhm.
and Club Bruges are drawing 1-1 in Florence with Fiorentina.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Fiorentina lost to West Ham last season in the final.
They did.
Mhm.
And they'll probably lose it to Aston Villa this year.
So I reckon Bayer Leverkusen will win the treble. I think they'll win the German Cup and they'll
Oh,
win the
yeah.
Europa League, I reckon.
They're
Yeah,
just
they'll beat
invincible at
Kaiserslautern.
this point.
They'll beat
'Cause obviously-
Kaiserslautern.
Kaiserslautern, it'll be easy win for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't been in a cup final in decades. Like they've not been in a final in 20 years. I think it's been that long. So it's still a good run out for them, but they're not going to get anywhere. Julio, just jump on for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Go on, Julio.
Oh,
The link's already in our group chat. Just jump on. Don't be a wuss.
I'm really hoping for us for a striker. I hope we look at that Duncan Maguire from Orlando City.
Oh, he's brilliant.
He was meant to move to Blackburn, wasn't he? But he got
Yeah,
pulled
he
off because
was.
of an admin error. And Sheffield Wednesday wanted it then.
Oh yeah, they fumbled
That's
it.
what I think we
Huge.
should look at.
No, I don't know
And
what it
Victor
is with the Oh, Victor Johansson's brilliant. Every time I've
Him
seen
to replace Carl Rushworth. Johansson to replace Carl Rushworth for me.
You'll be rushing to get that over the line.
That surprises me. Is what's his name? Is Johansson out of contract then? Because if he is, that's mad.
I don't know.
But mind he, well, yeah, he's leaving Rotherham, isn't he?
Yeah.
Awful.
Thought in the meantime, I'd drop a cheeky plug for any wrestling fans out there for the Weekly Steel Chair podcast. We're now 164 subscribers. We've gained 106 subscribers in space of 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Champion, mate.
Oh yeah, killing it, man. Killing it. 27,000 views for fuck's sake. It's mental. Right. No clue when it's going to appear. So you two get the full screen. Julio, either you answer in the chat now or you join join us live. You're not getting your bloody thing next week. Right. Round 2, gents. Are you ready?
Yes.
Right. First question. 2 points. Which 2 teams have won the most European Championship titles? Which 2 teams have won the most European Championship titles? Just getting the clock because we're going to need the timer. Right, lads. Question number 2. You're going to get your 5 minutes. At present, there have been 16 European Championship tournaments with 10 different winners. Name them. So there have been 16
winners.
So there have been 16 tournaments,
Mhm.
10 different winners. Name them. And what you also need to do is, if it's been multiple times for one team, you've got to correctly tell me how many they've won it to get the point.
So
And your time starts now.
I think we got them. One. So we got them. How many times have they won it though? So they won it. Bang. 8. I think it 12. Done the back to back, so they've nice. I think that's just one, isn't it? Just one. They won it.
If you are watching on YouTube, get your comments in on YouTube as well. Get your comments on Twitter. Get your answers in so we can just see who's going to win this. Have some fun.
So I got one.
If you just give me the names without the numbers of winning it, it's fine. Just give me the names of the teams you think. We'll make it easier.
Definitely just giving one out. Oh my god, yeah.
And you need to give me the names of what the teams were called back then before they were changing their names, because there were 2 teams that had different names at the time. So you have to give me the correct names to get the point, or I won't allow it.
So the question is, with the one side, because they've won it more than once,
Yep.
do we have to split them?
What do you mean?
So there's one side that has won it twice with one name, and then once with another name. I'm pretty sure.
No, you're fine.
Good.
It's just two teams in particular that I'm looking for with the correct names before they, well,
I know the ones.
until politics got involved. On a
Yeah,
worse scale.
I've got my 10 down.
That's fine. Nathan, you comfortable?
Yeah, I got mine.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to reset that clock for later on. Question number 3. In order of tournament appearances... To be fair, you
Mate, it's
smashed-
mechanical.
I remember your live streams because your desk took a big beating in some games, didn't they?
I had to get a new desk, mate.
Hulu, you're partially right, but not the one of them. So question number 3. Again, you're getting 5 minutes. In order of tournament appearances, there have been 6 national teams that have only participated in one tournament to date. Name them. So in order of tournament appearances, so it's just one tournament start to elimination, there have been 6 national teams that have only participated in one tournament. Name them.
Does it include this one coming up now or just...
Yep.
So it includes 2024 then?
It does.
So that's 3. They've been in more than one. Have they been? They have to have been.
Got my 5? Or is it 6?
It's 6, yeah.
6.
No, they've been in more than one because of thingy.
Oh,
Oh, I know.
What the fuck is that? What was that?
I got mine, Reece.
Is that Julio yawning? What is that noise?
I don't know.
Interesting. Okay. You've got 3 minutes, 7 seconds remaining.
I'm good to go.
Okay, that's fine.
Just get on the next last one.
Too much information, Julio. Did not want to know that.
Yeah, I'm cool now.
That's fine. Next question. Question number 4. In which year did France host the European Championships for the second time? In which year did France host the tournament for the second time?
Am
That's fine. Question number 5. Against which team did Van Basten score his famous volley? Against which team did Van Basten score his famous volley?
Oh my god, yep.
It's the only team with the Netherlands were ever classed as an actual winner. They never will again. Frauds.
This is
He
quite
wishes
long.
hella.
This
He
is quite.
wishes hella.
This is quite a bit of a time ago, so I'm guessing that one.
Oh, cunt. There you go.
There we go.
Question number 6. The Panenka penalty was the last time the Germans lost a penalty shootout in an international tournament. What year was this? The Panenka penalty was the last time the Germans lost a penalty shootout in an international tournament. Which year was this? At this point as well, the Germans were defending European champions as well.
Ooh. Is it the team of the year?
The year.
Now then. Oh, I'm taking a guess on that one.
I guess it's fun.
There we go. I've just gone with it.
Fantastic. Question number 7. In which decade was the first European Championship tournament? In which decade was the first European Championship tournament?
I know that one.
I got it.
Sweet. Question number 8. How many combined tournament appearances do Scotland, England, Wales, and the Northern Ireland have at the Euros?
So, appearances altogether.
Yep. So,
Well,
So
here's a start.
so from 16 tournaments so far, you need to think about how many times England were in it, plus how many Wales have competed, plus Scotland and Northern Ireland, and just add them together.
because I know England have failed to qualify on a few.
That's right.
Let's go 13.
So I'm just looking for a combined number.
Are we going Northern Ireland as well? Not
Yes.
Northern Ireland, Republic, sorry.
No, they're not important.
So we got
Not in this circumstance, because I've only went for the home nations, basically. Like the UK.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the Republic of Ireland, but they're not UK, obviously. They chose the Euros. They chose
Okay, I
the
think I
European
got a
Union.
number.
Yep. I've got them. I've got mine.
That's fine. Question number 9. Which 2 goalkeepers have played in the most Euros matches? Which 2 goalkeepers have played in the most Euros matches? You got a point for each.
Oh, what's his name with the jogging bottoms?
Julio, it's just a random number.
Oh,
you can think
it's
of.
gone
Just
out my
pick a
head.
random number.
I know his nationality, but his name is just impossible.
Oh, I know.
I can tell you that is not it.
Okay, that's good, I guess.
I've definitely got one. But I just need to think of another one.
Longevity. No. So look around Europe. So France. I know.
Julio, the home nations question was how many combined tournament appearances do they have at the Euros? Your final question, 8 points. Portugal
Yep.
and Spain have 4 players each to appear in the most matches at the Euros. Name those 8 players.
8 players.
So from the top, so if Nathan stops smashing his keyboard like it's some unfortunate woman, so from the top 10 appearance list for just matches, not tournament appearances, just matches, from the top 10 list, Portugal and Spain have 4 each. Name those 8 players. Doesn't matter about the order, just name the players.
Okay, so I've got my Portugal ones. No.
Nathan, you really need to stop treating that keyboard like it's a relationship, dude. If you're gonna smash it, mute it.
Try not to be doing that now.
If he's gonna smash it, you better mute it.
I remember those days.
I can't take it when he smacks that thing. It's so damn,
How that death survived 2 years in lockdown. Oh my god, honestly.
it's so damn brutal, that keyboard. I'm surprised it hasn't gave up on you yet.
Now this is the second or third one, to be fair. I know. Who's in that Portugal team?
You've got 3 minutes 25 seconds remaining. Julio with some very interesting guesses. Intriguing. Okay.
There you go. There we go. I got my answers.
Nathan, you sound as well?
I'm sound.
Okay then, let's do this. 33 points up for grabs, gentlemen.
My dog's going off now.
Give it a bone. Right. So question number 1 was to give me your 2 teams that have won the most European championships, fellas. What have you got?
Who's
I've
first?
got Italy and Spain.
Right, I've gone for Spain, and I've gone for the interesting one now. I've gone for Yugoslavia.
Interesting. It's
Fair.
Germany and Spain.
I'll take
Oh,
that.
Yep. So if you put Germany and Spain, get 2 points. Point for each, though. Question number 2. There are 10 winners from 16 tournaments.
yeah.
Nathan, give me your 10.
So I have got Portugal, France.
Okay.
Then I've gone Greece in 04, the obscure one. Denmark, Netherlands, Italy, Spain, and then Soviet Union and Czechoslovakia.
So you've got Italy, France, Soviet Union, Czechoslovakia, Netherlands, Denmark, Greece, and Portugal.
And Italy.
And Italy. So that's 9.
Spain.
Okay.
Alright.
Interesting. You've surprisingly missed a nation, but okay. So you've given me 9 answers, not 10.
Hang on, let me start them again. So, Portugal, Greece, Denmark, Netherlands, France, Germany, Spain, Italy, Soviet, Denmark.
Ooh, Denmark. Interesting one there.
Okay. Okay. Curtis?
I've gone for Italy, Spain, Portugal, Greece, Germany, France, Netherlands, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, and unfortunately, I think them lot won it in the 90s. England.
Thankfully, England have never won the Euros.
Oh, good. Because I thought in my
God,
mind
no.
they won it. I thought in my mind they won it in 1996, but they didn't. Good.
They played
Nah,
close in
nah,
96, didn't they?
Nah,
to be fair?
they couldn't get past Mr. Kunt. To get 10 points, the answers you must give me are
Mhm.
Germany,
Yes.
who have won it 3 times.
Yep,
Spain, who have won it 3 times. Italy and
Yeah.
France have won it twice.
yep.
The Soviet Union, Czechoslovakia, Netherlands, Denmark, Greece, Portugal.
Yes. Get in.
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many is that? Was that 7 I had, was it? Or was it 8? How?
You had Yugoslavia and England.
So is it
8.
8?
Yeah, that's
Cool.
Yeah, you've got 8. Yeah,
Just thinking of the old names as well.
that's fine. Question number 3. Your 6 nations, Nathan.
So I've gone for Iceland, just to get Julio in here. Albania, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Georgia, Norway, North Macedonia.
But-
She likes to just steal the room. Okay. Curtis.
I've gone for Bulgaria, Georgia, Finland, Iceland, Northern Ireland, and North Macedonia.
Interesting. Cross the names off, boys, when I give you the answers. So the answers are Iceland.
Yeah.
Northern Ireland.
Oh, I thought they had it in the 60s.
We knocked them out. We knocked them out in
We
2016.
did.
Norway.
Gareth McCauley on goal.
Mhm.
Latvia.
Oh,
Latvia, bloody hell.
Finland.
no.
And North Macedonia. Albania's first tournament is this year, so technically they are not on the list.
Ah,
Wait,
close.
so Georgia's not on the list.
Nope.
Have they ever qualified?
Nope.
It's the first one. Tell you what, that
Yes, it is.
Kvaratskhelia. No. The Kvaratskhelia
Napoli.
for Napoli they've got.
He's
Mm.
insane, he is. Oh,
You
of
were
course you were,
expect-
Julio.
See, so you're not really that impressive. Nobody remembers. Right, question number 4. In which year did France host the tournament for the second time? What year have you picked,
16.
gents?
2016.
Oh my god, no.
What?
98. Is it 98? No, that was World
No, that
Cup.
was World Cup.
They won their first major European tournament, and the second tournament they hosted, it was 1984.
Oh, that's a
Platini.
good trick question.
Oh my god.
That's such a good trick question, mate.
Platini won them the tournament, and it started 2 tournaments where they won tournaments on home
Michel
soil.
Platini, one of the corrupt from FIFA people, innit? With Sepp
But at one time, he was the greatest player in professional football.
Mm.
He was that good. Yeah, they won the Euros in 1984, and then they won the World Cup in '98 on home soil, and then they lost it in 2016 when they held the Euros for the 3rd time.
I can't believe out of all people, it was our top striker Eder that scored the winning goal.
I still couldn't believe that. There was such a massive Swansea influence at that tournament, though, wasn't there?
There's
Like,
always entertainment.
Most of the Wales squad winning goal. Yeah,
Mhm,
the team was just full of it, mate.
exactly. Question number 5: against which team did Van Basten score his famous volley?
Soviet Union.
I guess the Czech Republic.
It's the
Is
Soviet
it Czech
Union.
Republic?
Nope.
Oh, Soviet Union.
Yeah, formerly known as Russia. Question number 6: the Panenka penalty was in which year, gentlemen?
I
I
guess
think-
1992.
I think it's 76 because that was wasn't that the Czechoslovakia win?
It is. It's
Bingo.
the last time Germany lost a penalty shootout. They haven't lost one since,
What year is that?
which
Yeah?
is 1976.
Yeah, 76.
It was 76.
Yep. They lost They did lose the final though in '92 to Denmark.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
And then obviously they
Mhm.
lost on home soil in 1988 to the Netherlands in the semis, which is worse than losing to Denmark, to be fair.
Yeah.
Even though Denmark didn't even qualify for the '92 tournament, they only got in because of civil war. Losing to Holland is far worse because it's obviously a rival.
100%.
Question number 7: in which decade was the European Championship tournaments first?
1960s.
1960s is correct. Question 8: how many combined tournament appearances do the home nations have? What have you got?
I've got Wales twice, Northern Ireland once, England 14, and Scotland 6.
So the combined number of
2, 3, 23.
Nathan.
I've gone for 22 because I know England have only done 13 out of 15. I wasn't sure on Scotland. Obviously, Wales have done 2. And then Northern Ireland 1.
See, England missed out in 2008, didn't they? Steve McLaren, Wally with a brolly.
Wally with a brolly. Absolutely. And then I think they missed out in the 90s as well, didn't they, Reece?
In the World Cup 1994, didn't they? They missed out.
Yeah.
That's right.
So Euros as well. I can't remember.
The answer, it's actually, funnily enough, the answer is 16.
Oh.
16!
1 for Northern Ireland, 2 for Scotland, 3 for Wales.
Oh,
And-
Scotland's 2 as well. It'll be number
Yep.
3, wouldn't it?
Yeah, against us.
And England have been in 10 European Championships.
Okay.
Gosh, imagine they haven't qualified for 5 tournaments. That's brilliant.
True. Question number 9. Which 2 goalkeepers have played in the most European Championship matches? What have you got, Curtis?
I've gone for Gianluigi Buffon and bold guess with Petr Cech.
Interesting guess. That's a fair shout. Nathan?
I've gone for Edwin van der Sar and Buffon.
2 points.
What is Van der Sar?
Bingo.
Yep. And question number 10. Your 8 players, gents.
Go on, Nate.
So, for my Portugal,
Mm-hmm.
I know there's 3 for definite, but I'm not sure on the last one. CR7, Nani, Pepe, and I've gone Jan Moutinho, just because of his age. For my Spanish one, I'm certain on 3, but not the last one. So my last one is Carlos Puyol. Then I've gone for Xavi, Iniesta, and Iker Casillas.
You get 5 points.
I'll take that.
Curtis.
I've gone for Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo, Luis Figo, Pepe, and Deco. And for Spain, I've gone for Iker Casillas, Sergio Ramos, Iniesta, and Carlos Puyol.
Oh, I should have gone for Ramos.
Very, very nice. So I think it might be 4. Just cross them off when you get your points. So the answers are Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Fabregas.
Oh, of course.
That's Fabregas.
Iniesta.
Yeah.
João Moutinho.
Yes.
Nani. Pepe. Ramos.
Should have.
David Silva.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
David Silva, what a player he was.
Baller.
Julio will get. Let's see. Julio's got Ronaldo, Patricio, Moutinho, Pepe, Alba, Iniesta, Fabregas, Xavi. So
Gotta come in here at some point.
So in hindsight, Julio, you get 6 points.
Not bad, not
Right,
bad.
gents.
Now it's time to come in, Julio.
Julio can join us now, because now he's got a real point to prove. Right, boys. Scores on the board from a possible 33 points.
I got 24. I'll
Not
happily
bad.
take that. I'm really
Not
impressed.
bad. Curtis.
Well, let's just count in a minute. 1, 9, 13, 15.
That was a very
So the
good-
single answers for saying if I had Wales 2 and Northern Ireland for 1, would that count as a point?
No, you just need to give me a combined number. You have to give me the correct actual total number. Fuck. What?
So
How has he got 30? That's nuts.
30.
I'm gonna review his answers right now because they are all in the chat. So I'm gonna give him the benefit here.
Mhm.
So
At about 20.
Decent.
Germany, Spain, Italy, France, Portugal, Netherlands, Denmark, Greece. So I'm not going to give him these points here because we had already moved on. Actually, not to be. He said Czechoslovakia and Soviet Union, but he reworded it, so I'll give him the maximum points. Okay. He did correct himself.
Mhm.
So that's 10. Did he answer the the ones before that. Let me just double check. They answered the. Yep, Germany, Spain, joint most. Yep, so there's 2 points. That's 12. You need to get 6 countries from here. Let's see if you've done that. Iceland, North Macedonia, Finland, Norway, Northern Ireland, and he says Latvia. Correct. 6. 1984. Correct. Soviet Union, which is USSR. Correct.
Yeah.
1976. 1960s. Check. Buffon and Van der Sar.
Yeah.
Correct. He got 6 right from here because obviously Alba and Xavi and Ruth are wrong, so he gets 7 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, you got 5 for that. Yep, 5 for Spain. Okay. $30 points, yeah.
Decent. Fair play.
Curtis, what did you get for
What's
that one?
that? What's that?
So it was out 33 for round 2. How many points did you get?
20.
29. You got 20, not bad. So he's corrected himself. He's got 29 points. That's more like it. That's more definitive. So as it stands, current scores are Nathan's on 34. And if he returns on still on 15, so I'll just mark him as anyway for round 2. Curtis is currently on 29 points.
Nice.
Yeah.
And Julio is on 45. And if he gets on here, he can try and supplement the fact that he's on 45 points. Take your minute break, Nathan, to go and punch your dad. Just kidding. Go and get your dad, Nathan. This is your minute break.
Joking.
Aye, go and get him. It's time that he joins us.
Well. I text him and
After all, he did promise he would join us, so he's got to join us now.
Yeah, I know. Come on, man. Gotta be here.
Especially because the next round is actually really funny. It might benefit him being slightly more older. That it'll actually might benefit him more in terms of memory.
Yeah, he's seen it all, to be fair.
Because the next round obviously is a Premier League decade.
I wonder which decade. I bet you you got 90s, haven't you?
I'm not going to tell you until we start the round. Night driving is so pleasant.
Oh, I love it.
It's the best part. It's the best part of the streams. Is like we can rant for ages and still enjoy it. For the record, the last round was out of 33 points. This round is out of 37.
Nice.
Right, back now. Seen Leverkusen have won up now as well.
No surprise.
Yeah, and Trevor Chalobah's the one that scored for Chelsea as well.
That's right.
Interesting.
He scored against us as well before when he played for Ipswich on loan.
Oh, yeah.
He's a decent player.
Baller.
He's a better Chalobah than he's better than Nathaniel.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even remember Nathaniel Chalobah, to be fair.
He's up. Is he up? Where's he now? Because he was at Watford. Was he at West Brom, Fulham? Innit? He's moved to so many. He's moved so many places.
Oh, his career's just been full of loans. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know where he is right now, to be honest.
I think he's at Watford still. I could have sworn he's moved to West Brom.
Let's have a look.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Then Trevor Chalobah scored against you as well, Nathan, didn't he, for Huddersfield?
He did, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, he's at West Brom.
West Brom. Thought he was at West Brom.
God, it's like all the rejects go to West Brom, isn't it? Please give us keeper back.
Are you ready for round 3?
Let's do it.
Right. Premier League decade. 37 points up for grabs. 10 questions.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be so sure about that, boys.
I bet there's a few Swansea questions in here.
Yeah, there's bound to be. Yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Your
One season
first
wonder.
question. Your first question. Which Liverpool player scored the most own goals during this decade?
Oh, I know this one.
Which Liverpool player scored the most own goals during this decade?
Most own goals or home goals?
Own goals.
Right. There we go.
Oh,
I got it.
can't be singing again.
I've got it.
Question number 2. Which two teams won the most league titles during this decade? Which two teams won the most league matches? Sorry, not league titles, league matches. So, which two teams won the most league matches during this decade? You got a point for each.
So that I think it's them and also them with the amount of titles.
Most goals.
So question 1 was which Liverpool player scored the most own goals? And
I've got my
question
two.
question 2 was which two teams have won the most league matches during this decade?
Yeah.
Question number 3. You might want to think about this one. The Premier League match between Brighton and Chelsea, which started 2020, was exactly how many days since the very first Premier League match in 1992?
Holy.
What?
The Premier League match between Brighton and Chelsea, which started 2020, was exactly how many days since the very first Premier League match in 1992?
Oh.
So I'm looking for a number.
Oh. How many years is it?
I think I know that.
So obviously the Premier League started in 92-93, and this was during the 2019-2020 season. So this match was literally the first week of the new year.
So that would be
That was New Year's Day when your hang bash scored, didn't it?
yeah.
That's
With
right.
the bicycle
So how
kick.
exactly? So how many days was that?
Days.
Yep.
Since oh, great! I'm cooked on that one.
I know it. I know it.
What?
I don't think you do. But if you've got this, fair play. If you've got
Question:
this,
Are we rounding it to the nearest like 1,000 or something, or is it
no,
bang on?
I want you to get bang on to get the point.
Oh dear.
No
I
leeway.
think I know it though.
No leeway. Just an answer.
There we go. I've just guessed. I just guessed.
Co-
Oh well.
The cost of living isn't as brutal as me. Question number 4. 5 minutes on the clock. Who are the top 10 goal scorers in the Premier League during this decade? Who are the top 10 goal scorers during this decade? Point for
Is
each
it-
name. Your time starts now.
Is it a player?
Player, yeah. So you need to give me all
Okay,
10. So it's the top 10 list of goal scorers, just for Premier
Okay.
League matches only.
Okay, that's 3. So we've also got one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Julio, give me your answers in just one sentence, dude. Don't split them all. I need it in one sentence. Just to let you know, the next question is also 5-minute timer as well.
6. Other top 6 clubs. So we've got him. They didn't really have many. Ah. Three more.
You've got 3 minutes 40. You don't need to rush it. You've got all the time. Except Vince McMahon. He's got no time left.
Where's Ant gone? Oh, Ant would have been back by now.
Yeah, same.
He's
8.
probably still riling in the Tesco.
Who did they have? No. Nope, he joined after.
Two minutes 40, gentlemen. Very interesting answer from Julio. Very interesting. Julio, do you still want the first two questions repeated? Because I need an answer for question 1 and 2.
I don't think he did, but
See, every time you smash your keyboard like that, whose face are you picturing?
Right.
Russell Martin's every day.
Oh my!
Jesus Christ.
Martin.
So Julio, the first question was which Liverpool player scored the most own goals during the 2010-2020 decade? And question 2 was which two teams have won the most league matches? You have a minute 40, gentlemen.
No, I don't think he has. No.
Stop destroying
Longevity.
that bloody keyboard. That poor keyboard.
Right, pretty much all those are strikers or forwards, so I'm just.
You've
I've
got a
got one
minute
more.
10 left.
I'm ready.
One more. There we go.
You ready to move on?
Yep.
Sweet. Right. So I will stop the timer because we're going to restart it.
Mhm.
Because your next question is worth 6 points. It's most own goals for a player.
Most own goals for a player.
Yeah, it was which
In the
player scored
decades?
the most. No, that was because he's asking about the first question. It's just which player scored the most own goals that played for Liverpool. Right, question number 5. There were 6 players that created 500 or more chances. Who are they?
6 players, did you say?
Yep, 6 players that created 500 or more chances. Who are they?
I'm gonna have similar answers to my last question, really.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just because he was there for so long, I think I'm going to put him in. No, I think. There we go.
Yep, I've got them.
That's fine. He's done that in 49 seconds. Question number 6. Who completed the most dribbles between Moussa Dembele and Alexis Sanchez? Who completed the most dribbles between Moussa Dembele and Alexis Sanchez?
Who completed the most dribbles between the two of them?
Mm-hmm.
Moussa Dembele, the Belgian who used to play for Tottenham, innit?
That's right.
There you go, got my answer anyway.
That's fine. Question number 7's worth 4 points. Which goalkeeper had the most saves during this decade? And who are the 3 goalkeepers that had more than 100 clean sheets? So name the goalkeeper with the most saves to get a point, and name the 3 goalkeepers that had more than 100 clean sheets. 4 points.
Saves.
There you go. Got the most saves. And that was what's the other one?
Which 3 goalkeepers
clean
had
sheets.
more than 100 clean sheets?
I'm just going to say him.
Three goalkeepers. So it's 3 for more than 100 clean sheets, and 1 that had the most saves. I don't know what my laptop is cooking. It claims it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit here.
They've got my 3 down.
Absolute rubbish. And you've got your keeper for the most saves, aye?
Yeah, I got mine.
Excellent. Question number 8. From the top 10 list of players to receive the total most cards, how many of those were English?
I
A number?
know
So from the
Yeah.
top 10 list of players to receive the total most cards, how many of them were English?
Right, number. Let's I guess on this one.
So obviously it's between 1 and 10.
that.
Yep, I've got a number.
Okay. Question number 9. True or false? Swansea City completed more than 20,000 more passes than Stoke City during this decade in fewer Premier League matches. True or false? Swansea City completed more than 20,000 more passes than Stoke did during
I know this
decade
answer.
in
I
less
feel like I should know it, but it might be a trick. But I've got my answer, but I feel like this is a trick.
Okay. And your last question is also worth 5. So it's a 5-minute timer, 10 points. And you need to name the club, and you've got to name the exact season to get the point. Name the clubs that won the Premier League during this decade from 2010-11 to 2019-20. And you have to give me the exact order. Your time starts now.
So you have to put how many times they won it as well.
Now you've got to tell me when they won it that season, then the following club that season, then the next club, and so forth.
I'm going to end up repeating some answers now, aren't I?
Correct.
Oh, I think I know this.
You've got to give me the exact order, start to finish, of that decade. So 10-11 to 19-20. And you've got 4.5 minutes left.
So let's go.
And if you don't give me the correct season, you get no mark.
So we got.
So luckily, don't be saying Arsenal.
1920 was them because I was locked down.
4 minutes remaining.
And then we had. They won it in 11, 12. So we got. So we've got.
I've got my answers.
Now I think it was to top it off. So we got
Julio's gave me his 10 as well.
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. I got mine.
Very well. You did that in 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Very well. Okay. 37 points. Question number 1. Which Liverpool player have you picked, boys?
Daniel Agger.
I hope. Thinking what Curtis has said, it's probably Agger, but I've actually gone Dejan Lovren.
It's Martin Skirtle.
Oh,
Skirtle. Oh, he was one dirty player. He was.
Okay.
Martin Skirtle scored the most own goals for during this decade. Question number 2. The teams with the most league match wins. Nathan?
I've gone Chelsea and Man City.
I've gone for Man City and Man United.
Good lad. 2 points. Man
Fair play.
United actually had the most wins in this decade. Man City second.
Wow. That surprises me, that does.
What can I say? We also had the joint highest win percentage as well during that decade with City. 68%. Just kidding, it's 58%. Just add the extra 10%, it's fun. Question number 3. The Premier League match between Brighton and Chelsea, which started 2020, was exactly how many days since the first Premier League match in 92? Curtis? What have you
Oh
gone
my!
for? What
I'm
number?
definitely wrong on that one. I've gone for 2070.
Okay. Nathan?
I'm no idea.
I've gone 10,000 on the nose.
Which is exactly what Julio picked, and it is 10,000
Yes.
days.
Oh my gosh, that was a total guess.
2,000
That's a tough
days.
question, mind.
2,000 days would have taken you into nearly, what, 6.5, 7 years?
So that would have gone to about. I reckon that would have gone to about 2012. I think, would it? 2013?
Concerned the fact we're at 10,000 days, you're looking at 1996, 1997.
Close.
That
Something
was
like
a
that.
hard one. That was a hard one.
Stuff.
That was the intention. Question number 4. Your top 10 goal scorers during this decade, gents. What have you got?
Right. I've gone for Luis Suarez,
Mhm.
Wayne Rooney, Robin van Persie, Andy Carroll, Sergio Aguero, Diego Costa, Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Harry Kane, and a fair guess on this one, Alexis Sanchez.
Good shout.
Okay. Fair enough. Nathan?
So I've gone for Harry Kane, Jamie Vardy, Romelu Lukaku, Wayne Rooney, Eden Hazard, Sergio Aguero, Mo Salah, Suarez, Sterling, and Olivier Giroud.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to bring up Julio's answers because I believe Julio did get it. I think Julio did actually get them right. Let me just check.
Wow.
Check.
Okay, he definitely needs to come off if you got all these right.
I agree. Just make sure. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. 10 out of 10.
Oh my god.
Aguero, Kane, Lukaku, Rooney, Van Persie, Giroud, Vardy, Hazard, Mane, Sterling.
No, I
Correct.
didn't get Mane. And I didn't get RVP, so that's 8.
I can't believe Raheem Sterling's on there.
It's mad. Mine is mad to
Why?
think that he's been like around since 14, 15. And he's been consistent for that long, has now dropped off. It's nuts.
Don't get me
Yep.
started. Raheem Sterling sometimes diving against us in the FA Cup quarter-final.
Honestly, that quarterfinal was a disgrace. I remember that.
And Aguero was offside as well.
If only
What?
they literally could have put VAR in that game.
I know.
Oh,
Do you know, when I discovered that, when I got home, I was absolutely livid.
I don't
Could
blame
have
you.
been. They could have, but they just didn't.
And it was the same year when Azpilicueta robbed you.
Yeah. Honestly, the referee in that year was... Oh, my God.
Because VAR was just not needed. Question number 5 was to name your 6 players who created 500 or more chances. Nathan?
So I've gone De Bruyne, David Silva, Lampard, Henderson, Noble, Mark Noble, and Eden Hazard. Mark Noble just because of how many games he played.
Okay. Curtis?
Ooh. I've got for Hazard, De Bruyne. I've gone with I've said De Bruyne. I've only named about 3 of them.
That's all right.
Salah. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you they are. David Silva number 1 with
Yep.
777 chances.
Nice.
Eden Hazard second with 700.
Yeah.
Then it's Christian Eriksen.
Oh, of course it is.
Mesut Ozil.
Oh,
Ozil. Oh, that's another one.
Leighton Baines.
Everton.
And bang on 500 is Mr. Juan Mata.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mata.
Yeah.
One on that one.
Question number 6, it's Moussa Dembele.
Yep.
No.
And Julio, no, you did not send in that one. So you have lost.
On the catch-up, Julio.
Yep, so you've lost those points, I'm afraid. Sorry, I did not see them, so I cannot give you any points, even though you put Silva, Hazard, and Ozil. Sorry, I can't award you any points. Number 7, most saves. We'll start with your most saves, then your clean sheets. So, Nathan.
So most saves, I just think because he was there for pretty much all the decades. I might be wrong, but I've gone David De Gea. And then for free keepers, I've gone for Joe Hart, Edison, and Courtois.
Okay. Curtis?
I've gone for De Gea as the most saves, and for more than 100 clean sheets, I've gone for De Gea, Petr Cech, and Joe Hart.
Good shout.
You get 3 points out of 4.
Okay.
The most saves is Ben Foster.
The cycling
okay.
GK.
Super Ben Foster in goal.
Yep. Ben Foster with the most saves. Cech, Joe Hart, David De Gea with the most clean sheets. Petr Cech had the most.
On that one.
Question number 8 from the top 10 list of players to receive the total most cards. How many of those were English?
I think it's 4.
I've gone for 4 as well.
It is 4.
Oh my God, what a guess.
Beautiful.
Question number 9. True or false?
I mean, if the Swansea way was implemented, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, I've gone for true.
It is true. 24,099 passes to be exact. They were one short of 24,100.
That's ridiculous.
Who's so good to watch in the Premier League until the Yanks came in.
And I'll say it nicely. It was 24,099 passes in 57 fewer matches than Stoke.
That's ridiculous.
These are a joke. Question number 10. 10 winners, 10 seasons in order to get the points. Nathan, I need your league winners in exact order, please.
So I have gone Man United, Manchester City, Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, Leicester, Chelsea, Man City, Liverpool.
Curtis?
Yep. Man United 10-11, Man City 11-12, Man United 12-13, Man City 13-14, which was when Liverpool bottled it big time. Chelsea 14-15, Leicester in 15-16, Chelsea 16-17, Man City in 17-18, and in 18-19, and Liverpool in 19-20.
Lovely. Since you have followed the correct assignment, 10 points for you, 10 points for Julio. Nathan, no points.
Wait, what?
I did say for the exact question, you had to tell me the years they won the league.
Oh,
And
come
you
on.
did not.
You could have said that, though.
You did.
Oh, what?
I did.
That's ridiculous.
I did.
Yeah, but technically, I said them in order. Chat, put it in there if I get the 10 points for that. Come on.
I did specifically say you need to tell me the years they won the league.
Oh, I had that as
You
well.
failed.
There we go.
You failed the assignment,
Oh.
sir.
See, the fifth question caught me out because I just realised which it was, so I ended up with 3.
Oh, he did. Oh.
Even though you named them in the correct order, you did not name the seasons. So I'm afraid you, sir, lose 10 points.
Oh.
Which is a
man.
shame because you got the correct league winners. You got the correct league winners, you just didn't include the years.
Chelsea are 2-0 up now.
Oh, that clanger.
Nicholas Jackson, of all people.
1, 2,
Aston Villa are 2-all.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Villa were 2-0 down as well.
16.
And they brought it back to 2-all.
Ooh. And it's still 1-0 by Leverkusen. Yes, still 1-0 Leverkusen.
56, 56.
Marseille
Yeah,
got a goal
Marseille.
back against
50.
Atlanta.
Yeah, and Fiorentina have taken the lead.
Mhm.
Nathan is literally seething himself right now.
Oh, no, I should be on 60 points at this point.
How does that make you feel?
Oh
that
my
you feel
God.
yourself?
Fuming.
Can't believe I got caught out on number 5. I put all the wrong players in, and I realised then when we ended the question.
Oh.
So scores on the boards, gentlemen. What did you get?
I got 16. Should have been 26, but 16.
I got 23.
That's good.
Reese, is your face on this keyboard pretty much?
That's comment of the night.
I did say, to be fair, to name the winners in the correct order, but you have to name the years they won it.
You did.
Julio got 25, so Julio is on 70. Curtis is on a grand spanking 52.
52, not bad.
And Nathan, you, sir, 10, 16, 26, 24, you're on 50.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been now surpassed by Curtis. He has now passed you by. Like,
I should be way ahead, man. Oh, that has finished me, that.
but it's only 4 points between you, to be fair.
True.
And you still could catch. You still theoretically could catch Julio, but you need to absolutely swamp the next 2 rounds. And the next 2 rounds, of course, is shirt sponsors. Then name the lineups.
Name the lineups. I'm terrible, but I think shoot the sponsors. Sponsors. God, my voice is going. Shoot the sponsors. Incredible. Right, let's get it going.
It's another 33-point question round. It's 33 points, but it's 5 questions this time. So you
5
be
questions.
Happy. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm going to take a short break because I've earned it.
Mm-hmm.
So talk amongst yourselves for the next minute and a half.
Happy days. I can't believe I did that though.
I know. I can't believe I messed up on one of the questions where the chance created. I just realised what type of players.
Oh, I know. Because the thing is, I went for exactly the same at the start as well. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
let's chuck a couple in, and we
we
just both bottled that, didn't we?
Yeah, because I thought with chance created for players that shot the chances.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
I'm only taking a 5 minutes break to be here, but
Good lads.
I'm
How
only
you
giving
doing,
it a
mate?
couple minutes.
That's
but
the way to do it.
Oh, Julio, give me your thoughts on that. My biggest bottling ever.
Oh my god, can't believe it. This could be the 3-peat for me. This could
It's
be the
gonna be the
3-peat.
3-peat, mate. Oh, he dropped out.
It's only to make a grand entrance when he comes back, to be fair. Yeah, literally.
He's going to be in
We'll
for a
just
shot.
see the limbs with the lightsabers around the gaff in a minute.
Oh my god. Honestly,
He's gonna be in
between
for a
all
shock.
this, I'm learning income tax and everything. Like I got all these paper. Oh, it's ridiculous. My first exam's on Monday morning,
Oh, right.
so I've got to travel Sunday night to Reading for the actual exam. It's ridiculous.
Reading.
Yeah, that's where I
JC
go for
Stadium.
uni.
It's a dump.
Oh, I lived there for 2 years. It's
All right.
I'm so glad I moved back. It's so depressing.
There's literally no pub around Reading.
It is the worst away day in
I
Britain
used
by
to-
far.
I used to work next to the stadium. Getting there was a pain on a Saturday. Getting home on a Saturday was a pain as well because I used to live
Oh,
near
yeah.
the city centre, but it's just
Yeah.
well out of town. One of my mates here in Northampton, I work with him. He went, because Reading and Northampton are in League One, he went for an away day and he was like, mate, do you know where to park? I was like, no, there's no
I
way.
bet you were just
give
like,
up."
good luck.
I don't know if you know this,
Yeah, I
but
was
when I
like-
went to Reading
exactly.
last season, the traffic getting there was absolutely horrendous. It was a 2-hour journey, and it took about 4 hours.
It's
Like
terrible.
it was like going all the way to Huddersfield, for example, for a trip down the M4 to Reading.
Oh, that's dreadful.
Jesus.
I'm pretty sure as well they're not actually allowed to have matches on at 7:45
Yeah,
Are they?
because of like a restriction. It's that bad around there. But
I mean, what
Yeah.
Guy Young's done to them is disgusting.
it is.
Yep.
Glad to see him.
Are
Gone, though, to be
you-
honest.
It's
They
got,
should be great
it's
for
had
their
an
League One
impact.
club.
It's got an impact on the town, because the 2 years I was there, it's so dull and depressing. The only bit of energy in the town is the charity workers in town centre. They come at you in full force. Like, yeah, can we have your money, please? Can we have your money? It's actually ridiculous. Like, they'll be waiting
pretty
for
much.
you. In the 2 years, I had to figure out a map of how to avoid them, because I just couldn't be arsed with them.
Right, lads, are we ready for round 4?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is my gravy.
5 questions, 33 points. And these questions in particular, you've got to name me the shirt sponsors for each club I name in the Premier League era alone.
Oh, so it's on a whole. Premier League on a whole since
Yep.
1992.
Yep. So
Oh,
the first one,
Jesus
obviously.
Christ.
So the first one's a doddle. 6 points. Name the shirt sponsors for Man United in the Premier League era. And he's bottled it already. Julio has ran. He didn't want to be
So is
disappointed
it
by his own club.
Any year or
No, it's the entire Premier League era. You've got to name me the shirt sponsors for those clubs. So Man United is up first. So name the 6 sponsors for United.
I've got one of them.
Pretty easy, actually. I think.
I've got 2 of them.
So I think it's them. Then we've also got.
Got
I
that.
think that's one.
I've got that. Bloody hell, bloody dog.
You certainly are.
Oh.
Pretty sure you guys got a new one next season, haven't you, as well?
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Okay, that's good.
It's only from
2 of
start
them.
to current.
Then I know you've had them. Who's the last one? Oh my god! Yeah. Right, I'm ready.
Oh god,
Excellent.
I've only got a couple of them.
Laptop died, for fuck's sake. Well, join on your phone then. And then just charge your phone. To be fair, you've got your answers anyway. So the first question, Julio, was to name the shirt sponsors for Man United during this period. I'm just going to tell them all anyway, rather than just how many you've got to guess for the answers. So Man United do have 6 sponsors.
Okay.
Question number 2 is name the shirt sponsors for Liverpool during the Premier League era, which is 2.
That's easy.
We've got 5 watching on YouTube. We've got 15 on Twitter. Get your comments in. Get your answers. Get your answers in. Let me hear who you got. Where'd you got a terminal? Where'd you run away?
Oh, this is really hard.
To be fair, there's 2 clubs that have got much worse. That's going to be even worse for you.
Oh no.
I have a feeling I know which one's coming as well with the amount they've had.
Yeah, is that? Well, you better hope you're right then. For the record, there's 2 clubs with 10.
Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've only got 1 minute for Liverpool.
We can come back to it.
Yeah,
We'll move on.
Move on to that.
Here's
Been
some
marking my bet, Oh, it doesn't matter. I give up. Well played, guys.
lovely. Question number 3 is worth 10 points. Time starts now. Name the shirt sponsors for Tottenham.
I knew this is going to be the worst one. So they have got that one. Now we need to. It's going to be the naughties ones where they've just had a different one every single season. That's going to get me.
Yep, that's right.
So
You
they've
do
had
get
that
5
one
minutes.
for years. Who was the one when Bale signed? It was that. I think it was them as well. Then they've had. I think they've had that one. Who's the airline that they had? Six. Iconic one.
You have 3 minutes 35 remaining. Use that time wisely to think it over. And remember that Tottenham are shit. Which is true. If you think Tottenham was bad, just wait for the next 2 clubs.
Yeah. Next one.
I've only got 7 for Tottenham.
You've got 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah, I
a
can't
few
think of
down.
any.
That's fine. I'll stop it there. 5 minutes again for number 4. 5 points. The shirt sponsors for Arsenal.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Well, there's a start.
Oh, there's so many iconic Arsenal ones, though. So we've got them. So obviously we've got the other
You
one
don't
as
need,
well.
and the good thing about your answers, you do not have to give me them in order. You just have to name them. Because then you get no points if you went and tried to name them in order. You'd be screwed.
Just
Oh, well, I definitely got one, but I can't think of the past.
And if we're quite lucky,
I
depending on how
could have
this,
sworn they've had the same one for years.
yep. If we're lucky, depending on how this round goes, this quiz could end up still going on Spotify. Time-wise, we're doing really well. 2 hours,
Yeah.
24 minutes. Finally, I can whistle again. It's been a while.
I've got 3 down. I can't think of anything else.
That's fine. Nathan,
I've got 4.
do you want to tempt yourself for another 3.5 minutes?
I'm happy to move on.
Probably
Okay.
just move.
Last question, 10 points. Name all 10 shirt sponsors for Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Knew it.
Yep.
Oh, they've had 2 ownership changes as well, so this is going to be tough.
And you thought Tottenham was the
They haven't
worst.
been the same since Roman Abramovich left.
Oh, I know. So we've got
Chelsea
the meme
have had
sponsor.
Chelsea have had 5 separate sponsors under. Actually, no, sorry, they've had 4 under
Abramovich.
the Abramovich pre-change. Yeah,
They keep changing all the time, don't they?
Mhm.
yeah.
There's one that's an absolute meme in there.
Yeah.
I swear they've had them as well, like in the noughties. That's another mean one. Then they've also had. Have they had a really bad beer as well?
They might have.
Oh yeah, that thing that scooped out the urinals. Ugh. Iconic kit though.
So is
Yeah,
it
I've got
5
mine.
different ones?
How many have you got so far?
I got
I've
6.
got 4.
Not bad. Still got time. You have 3 minutes 32 seconds.
I got 5. I just guessed them really.
I've got 7 from Julio. Just 7 guesses, of course. I can't tell if they're right or wrong.
There you go. I've got my answers now.
Okay. Are you happy to move on, or you want to leave it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Just move on. That was possibly the hardest round yet.
You just wait till the final round.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Jesus
Okay.
Christ on a bike.
So 33 points up for grabs.
Mhm.
You're first to get 6 points for the Man United shirt sponsors. So I'm just going to read the answers. You just tell me how you get on with these ones. So it's Sharp,
Yeah.
No.
Vodafone,
Yeah.
Yes.
AIG,
Yeah.
Yes.
AON,
Yeah.
No.
Chevrolet. Well, Chevrolet was on the
Yes.
sponsor, but it's actually General Motors, but Chevrolet was a designated choice, and TeamViewer.
Yes. 4.
Six.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's fine. Question 2 for Liverpool is Carlsberg and Standard Chartered.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I got them.
For Tottenham,
That's
it's
the
Holst-
2 I've got.
Yep. For Tottenham, it's Holston, Umbro, Sega, Hewlett Packard, Standard Chartered, Mansion, Autonomy, Investec, Orasma, and AIA.
Question: can we have HP as an answer?
Yeah, I had HP
Technically.
as well.
It's Hewlett Packard, but technically they are. That's what it means. So yes,
Perfect.
I'll allow it.
Lovely.
We'll have
They were sponsored by TUI, which was called Thompson at the time.
as well.
Thompson Cook, yeah.
Yeah.
But, question number 4. It's JVC, Sega, Dreamcast, O2, and Fly Emirates.
Yes.
I had 3 of them.
I had 4.
And for Chelsea, number 5, it's Commodore, Amiga, Coors, Rank
Yeah.
Xerox, Autoglass, Toyota, Fly Emirates, Samsung, Yokohama Tires, and Free.
Yes.
So 33 points up for
6.
grabs.
I could have sworn they had Hyundai as well, but it was just a sponsor from them.
I think that was the sleeve one, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Just leave. So 23 points. How did you get on?
So 6, 7, 8,
So did you say that Thompson counted?
15, 20,
Did you say?
Thompson was part of it.
26.
So
Bingo.
did you say Thompson counted or not?
Doesn't.
Yes.
No. All right then. Right. Let's think of the maths now.
No, you do not get a point for Emirates. It needs to specifically be Fly Emirates.
There we are. I got
Okay.
25.
Okay.
I had about 14, not too shabby to be honest, considering how hard that one was.
It's fair play.
14. Okay.
Okay, so that takes me up to 75.
Just waiting for Julio. He's got 26. So he's on 96 points. Final round.
Aston Villa are 4-2 down.
How are they losing to Olympiacos?
They're
Olympiacos
Greek.
have been actually all right, to be fair, this season.
I've been
So
outside
they're
their ground
losing.
after all.
So they're technically losing to Nottingham Forest, but it's okay.
Mad.
Final round.
Name the lineup. Oh god, here we go.
It is name the lineup.
My favourite.
Oh Christ!
Gentlemen, I want
Yep.
you to name me the
Just
Germany and Argentina lineups from the 2014 World Cup final.
So you want both
Oh.
teams?
And the bench.
Both teams starting lineups.
Okay.
No
Go for
bench.
that.
Just starting lineups.
Okay,
Good.
that's good. That's good.
So you will
Okay.
get 1 minute. As promised, 20 minutes. Your time starts now.
Okay, so we've got
Take all that time. That is correct, Julio.
then we've got know that you played in central midfield.
And you have and also you have to give me the players in the exact position
Oh no!
Oh,
the point. So you can't just say X, Y, Z. You have to tell me what position they played in that match. I've changed it up a little bit this time. Last year I just gave you the points for saying the names. This time you've got to tell me where they played. And you've already had 1 minute and 10 seconds. 18 minutes, 45 seconds remain.
He's a right back. He's a left back.
I could be stingy and ask you to name who was that. I'm actually tempted now. I just might do that.
So he was in nets.
Yeah, I'm going to be that horrible.
There we go.
I want you as well
Mm-hmm.
to name me. So it's actually now worth 28 points, this quiz.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to name me the 3 substitutes.
oh dear.
For each team. You do not have to give me the order, you just have to, for these ones, just name me the 3 players. But to get the point, you have to tell me from your lineups who was substituted off. So even if you guess the 3 subs correctly, you have to tell me who they replaced to get the point.
This one is bad.
And then right, I
So
think
I'm
he plays on the right wing.
So the quiz now is 100 and I think so. We got an extra point because Ant got the bonus point, so that's 136 plus. Yeah, it's over 142.
Nice.
It's a long-standing tradition. I just like bullying people in these quizzes. It's so much fun.
So
You think you've got the answers until I change the questions. Good old Roddy Piper. But if there's any consolation,
Germany, I think
you do have 16 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. So you've got plenty of time. So I'm kind of screwed over
in
Julio.
the final.
Is there how many questions are there in this?
This is the last question.
Oh, so there's just the one in this round.
Yep.
Ooh, this one's a tough one.
Okay, so I know he went off.
I like how Julio said I entered it wrong by doing this. He put entered it wrong by actually spelling entered wrong. I love that. That's class.
Okay, I think I've got mine.
You have got 14 minutes, 30 seconds to rethink your answers. You've still got time. Have you got your three substitutes that came on and who was replaced?
Yeah.
Okay. So you should have a grand total of 28 players.
Yes.
Who was in midfield? Jeepers. There's loads of names I can't think.
The only highlight I had from this final, apart from the goal, was obviously I was sitting there beside Argentina fans wearing a Germany shirt with the player who had the goal. They actually scored the goal in the back of the shirt. And then obviously in the semi-final, because I was on holiday, I was wearing obviously I had my Germany shirt on beside Brazilian fans, and obviously I had obviously a Thomas Muller shirt on, so it was glorious.
Thomas Muller, he scores a lot of big goals. He does.
At World Cups, at the Euros, he's never scored once.
He should have done against England.
Oh, 100%.
He really should have done. Oh yeah, I did, Julio. Still got it. Got a lot of very important shirts for that period. It's one of the nicer shirts though, that Germany shirt from the 2014 World Cup. Just the white with the red across, it was so nice.
Since Germany won the World Cup, they've finished in a group stage last 2 times.
Yeah, they've really went downhill. Since the Confederations Cup, the last time they went far in a tournament was the 2016 Euros.
I thought they did all right in the last Euros.
They should have done better. Not sticking to the words of Joachim Low really halted them. They should have stuck with the younger players, made the team more hungry for pressing, but they didn't.
Yeah, they should have done.
But I think they'll win it this year anyway.
You reckon Germany will win it?
Yeah.
Interesting call.
I think they're being slept on. I genuinely think they're being slept on.
I think so.
Yes, it matters. You need to tell me exactly what side they played on.
Oh, Jesus. I can't even think of 2 Argentinian centre midfielders. Go everyone else.
You still have 10 minutes.
Oh God. I don't know.
Well, this is quite
To
fun.
be
Well, this is
honest.
quite fun. Another new subscriber for the channel, and they're called I Am the Batman.
Love it.
The 165th subscriber, I believe. Yep. Fucking hell.
Well, fair play, mate.
It's mental. It just keeps on going up. 107 new subscribers since that WrestleMania weekend.
Mental, mate.
Genuinely insane. But subscribe to this channel for fuck's sake, people. Let's get our numbers for the World of Football podcast up as well. We deserve a little
100%.
bit better. Oh, what's this?
I can't think of anyone, to be honest. I can't think of anything else, to be honest.
Some very interesting news has come out in the last 10 minutes. I'll start with the obvious. Sony and Apollo have made a $26 billion all-cash offer for Paramount.
Wow.
All right.
Trump lawyer suggests hush money payment was extortion. They already knew that. But the top story from US Today has just come out saying police sweep onto UCLA campus, remove pro-Palestinian encampment.
Wow, okay.
They've removed it. Sounds like silencing pro-Palestine, if you ask me.
Nah, that's gonna all go off now, isn't it?
Oh, it's gonna kick off. And I'm actually in on this one because it's ridiculous that they keep trying to silence them.
Anyway, I'm ready.
Yeah.
That's fine. Right.
Yep.
I'm just waiting for Julio to hurry up and name his lineups because Julio's still got 7 minutes 55, but if he's ready, just drop them now.
Mhm.
I'm still waiting. But if you guys are done, that's fine. You guys
Yeah.
have used your time wisely. Julio's got 6 minutes 50 seconds to name his lineups. And technically has subs as well, because obviously he needs to name his subs in the chat as well.
There we go.
Very well. And they've done that in 14 minutes. Right,
Yeah. I'm ready.
here we go.
Let's do it.
I've only
So
named
gonna-
one German sub.
That's fine.
Can't remember everyone else.
I'm gonna start with Nathan, and I want you to give me firstly the German lineup, then give me your German subs, and then Argentina. So on you go.
Okay, so I've got goalkeeper Neuer, left back Howardez, if I've said his name right, right back Philip Lahm, centre
Yep.
back Boateng, centre back Hummels, centre mid Schweinsteiger. I think they only played with him in the middle, and then on the right you had Kramer, left mid you had Tony Kroos, And then you've got Ozil on the left wing, Muller on the right wing, Miroslav Klose up front. Substitutes, I'm going to say that Kramer, Ozil, and Klose came off because I know Klose came off for Mario Götze. Then Ozil came off for Andre Schürrle, who played on the wing. And I believe Mertesacker came off for Kramer. And then if we go to Argentina, we've got Romero in net, De Michels at centre-back with Garay also centre-back, Rojo left-back, Zabaleta right-back, Mascherano centre-mid, Biglia centre-mid, Messi right-wing, Lavezzi left-wing, then Higuain and Aguero up front, both strikers. And then I think they only played with 2 subs. So Biglia went off for Gaggio, and then Lavezzi went off for Palacio.
Okay.
Right.
Curtis, what have you got?
For Germany, in goal, Manuel Neuer. Right back, Philip Lahm. Centre backs, Mats Hummels and Jerome Boateng. Left wing, Howardes.
Yep.
CDMs, I went with Tony Kroos and Sami Khedira.
Okay.
Attack midfielder, Ozil. Left wing, Schürrle. Right wing, Muller and striker, Klose. And I only named Mario Götze on the subs.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Argentina went with Romero in goal. Right back, Zabaleta. Centre backs, I'm probably wrong on this one, Otamendi, and I went with Garay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Otamendi.
Okay.
Left
Carry
back, I
on.
went with Marcos Rojo.
Yep.
Centre midfielders, Mascherano and Biglia. Attacking midfielder, Messi. Left wing, Lavezzi. Right wing, Di Maria and Higuain striker. And I've only named 2 subs for Argentina. I went with Di Michaelis and Aguero.
Okay, no problem. So I'm going to tell you. So for Germany, first of all.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
in goal was Manuel Neuer.
yeah,
The back 4, of course, was Captain Lam at right back.
yeah,
Jerome Boateng on the right. Hummels on the left. Benedict Hovedes at left back. Right defensive midfield was Christoph Kramer.
Kramer?
mm-hmm.
Didn't he play for Borussia Dortmund at the time? Or was it Leverkusen? He played for one then, didn't he?
I think he was at Dortmund. Oh no, Gladbach.
Gladbach, and he got injured.
Oh, Gladbach.
Left defensive midfield is Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Yeah,
Oh, bloody hell, I forgot about him.
On the right midfield, it was Thomas Muller. Left midfield is Mesut Ozil.
yeah,
So you had to get the positions correct to get the point.
yeah. So
Attacking
I said wing. Would that work?
If they played on the wing, yeah, but the correct system's a 4-2-3-1, not a midfield.
Ah, so obviously I'll be wrong because of wrong position.
Yep. Tony Kroos was the attacking midfielder. Miroslav Klose played up front. The
Yeah,
correct subs for Germany was Andre Schürrle for Christoph Kramer.
oh,
Mesut Ozil was replaced by Per Mertesacker.
The tractor.
And Mario Götze replaced Miroslav Klose.
So would have had to have named the player he replaced.
You have to get the correct subs and the correct player.
okay. At least I have
to
one.
Oh, wow.
For Argentina, 4-3-3. So Romero in goal, Zabaleta and Rojo at fullback. Centre backs are Demi Chelis and Garay.
Yeah,
Oh, Di Michaelis did start.
he did.
Did. Javier Mascherano was the defensive midfielder.
Yeah,
The midfield pair in front of him was Perez and Biglia.
oh no.
Perez.
Up
I have
front,
Biglia, but not Perez.
Did he play
Up
for
front.
Tigres or something?
Up front was Messi and Lavezzi on the wing.
Yeah,
Gonzalo Higuain was the sole striker.
of course he was. So Aguero didn't start.
Oh,
The
so Di
substitute-
Maria didn't play.
The substitutes,
I
Gago.
think Di Maria
for
was
Hig-
injured.
Di Maria was an unused sub.
Oh, okay.
Gago replaced Perez. Sergio Aguero replaced Lavezzi at halftime. Rodrigo Palacio replaced Higuain.
I got 2 of the subs, but in the wrong order. That's annoying.
So from 28 points, lads, count your points.
15. 15. So yeah.
So for Germany, it was 2 holding players and an attacking midfielder. For Germany,
20.
For Germany, it's a defensive midfielder and 2 central midfield players. So it's a 2-1 for Germany, a 1-2 for Argentina. So Nathan got 20, he says. Okay.
Yeah.
15.
Fair play, that's decent.
Bloody hell, nearly 3 hours.
It's going to be on spot. It's going to be on Spotify. This.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
There we are. So that leaves me with, in total,
I'll tell you.
95.
Yep.
I'll take that. Technically, should be 105.
So this round, Julio is. I'm actually gonna. Yeah, to be fair, you didn't do what I asked. So this round is out of 28 points, Julio. In total, it's 144. So 15, 29, 52, 72, 81, I believe, for Curtis.
Nice.
That's all right. Take
Decent.
that. Take that.
Done very well.
That's very good,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah. Cheers.
How many points is that off?
2 seconds. So I'm just double checking Julio's points on this one. Make sure he gets it right. So for the German one, Julio got he got 13 out of 14 for the Germans.
Mhm.
He got 1 wrong. He got the position for Schweinsteiger wrong, even though he named the lineup. For Argentina,
Mm-hmm.
check. Yeah, he put Messi as the attacking midfielder. And he got Messi and Perez in the wrong positions. So there's drop points. And the wrong formation. So there's his drop points. So yep, Julio, you don't get 24 points. You have been overruled by me.
Excellent.
You get 21. So 21, 47, 72, 88, 117.
Not bad.
You put Messi in the wrong position. You put him as attacking midfield.
On the wing.
Yep. So you drop a point there. Even though you named him, you put him in the wrong position. Shocking. Shocking. And yet you still won. So, if anything, fair play.
Mhm.
So, from the final 3 participants, Nathan finishes on 95, 81 for Curtis,
Yep.
and Julio finishes on
Decent.
117.
I knew he was going to do it again. Fair play,
I
Julio.
will dot marks. I will
Well done,
fucking
Julio.
dot marks. I
Wow.
will fucking dot marks because you got the positions wrong. Like I said. I mean, look at specifically Delia, Mascherano DM, Messi attacking midfield. I said a 1-2 for Argentina, 2-1 for Germany. You can't change it. Aye. So you drop that points there. However, you still win, so well done. No idea when the next quiz is going to be though, but that was fun. Gents, before we get out here,
Enjoyed that.
closing comments.
Who buds? So I'll say.
Belia was actually a right central midfield player. Sorry, left central midfield player. Perez was the right side. Messi was right mid, and Mascherano was defence midfield. He's arguing that he got it wrong. He's
going on about this for the rest of the year now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh god.
He ain't gonna stop about this.
No, he's not going to stop. Let him keep going. It's
Just wait till the 16th, Julio, when you're back on.
I'll remind them again that he still got it wrong. You label Belia DM, for goodness sake. You got the formation wrong. He's gonna keep arguing about this. It's fucking funny. But to everyone that has watched, thank you very much for participating. It has been a fun quiz. For the guys in the chat as well, and obviously everyone's watching. If he keeps arguing, I'll laugh. Do obviously do subscribe to the World of Football podcast. It's been an absolute pleasure. No, I'm talking because you got positions wrong.
Still going. Oh, I love it.
I've done the exact same with Schweinsteiger. He's going to keep rambling all night, but it's entertainment at the end of the day. I took 10 points off fucking Nathan, by the way. Just remember that. So,
yeah, technically, I should only be 10 off you, mate. So,
no,
they weren't. You had to get him exact.
So did you. And on that, we are going to end this. Thanks all for watching. It's been a pleasure. Nathan's hosting next week, so we'll have some entertainment on that. Stay tuned for further content on the channel. But in the meantime, thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
That's one, lads.
That's one.
Live on YouTube. And listen back on Spotify. This is the World of Football podcast.